And we are live. Hello, everybody. It is me, John, aka Nosey. Hope you're all well. It is the Pre-TFNation 2026 live stream, and I am joined by some great individuals that will be going along to this event as well. I hope everybody's well. Hope I'm having a good Friday so far. So let's get the ball rolling. So we have some great people. We have Sammy Skullgrown 40 in the for the first time he's here. Hope you're well, man.
Hello.
And also we have Mr. Raymond T, who is the man with the camera and tripod and recording everything at the conventions.
Yeah, it's me, it's Raymond T.
And we have fake Sam. We don't talk about him.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, well, we're here. Well, hell, 10 people watching off the bat. I've never had that before. Anyway. Sorry about the French there with the swearing. That caught me off guard, that. Anyway, so we've got, straight off the bat, we've got Adam White saying, picks up tripod, tests it for weight and heft. I am ready for any SAM units that appear.
We ever going to outlive that? Or is that just going to hold me
for SAMs in your stream every time, so...
For context, if anybody remembers, there's a famous picture that went not viral, but really well known at like auto assemblies. Well, it was auto assembly when it was taken, and I think it was the first year possibly when we moved to the Hilton Metropole. And there's a multi-angle of the same picture from different angles. There's one on the left, one on the right, one in front. There's like 3-4 different pictures in circulation online. And basically, it was the year that Sam announced he was Team Edward, here late twilight, and Adam White got his tripod ready, and there's a famous picture of him getting ready to hit him over the head with a tripod. So that's the context for that one. First, Sam's never going to live that one down, are you?
No.
So we've got Silver Moon, who's real Sam, by the way. We've got Silver Moon saying, hey, squeak, I shall appear. We've got Smithy with a Y in the chat saying, good evening, folks. How are you doing, Smithy with a Y? Hope you're well. We've got Andy Prime. He says, hi, everyone. Hope everyone is well. We've got Marcel.
Hey!
Yeah, he says, I'm here to watch the show. Good, man. Good to see you. No, we don't need that one. Let me... Smithy with a Y says, it doesn't feel real that TFNation 2026 is literally 1 week away. Yep.
Yeah.
1 week today it kicks off officially. 6 days for me and Sam and Tony for traveling.
Yeah.
From Marcel and me as well. We're flying in on Thursday morning.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, yeah. I should remember that.
I'll be coming in on Friday. So in case anyone's wondering what's happening with me, that's I'll be taking the long way. So I'll see you goons then.
Cool. So we've got Marcel says, here we go. We've got somebody called Fiery Pixel Mage saying, hey, Sammy. We've got Dean in the chat saying hi.
Yeah, okay. Right. So if you want to know who Fiery Pixel Mage is, she's one of my followers on Twitter. So I wanted to at least just share the stream with her, just to give.
You break it up a little bit there, man. With pixelated a little bit.
Oh, sorry. What I said was the a follower of mine was interested in the stream, so I sent her the link just to give an idea as to what all this is. So there you go.
Oh, cool. That's fine.
Everyone is welcome. So.
Yeah, of course. Well, like I say, everyone's welcome on my streams, even on camera or in the chat. I don't mind. as long as they're, I will phrase it properly. Don't be a dick. When it comes to personal hygiene videos and stuff, I always say don't be a dick.
Tony isn't here yet.
All right. We've got Dean, sorry. He says, hi, everybody. We've got Marcel saying, hey, guys. We've got Andy Prime saying, can we get real Sam instead? Sorry, Sam. I've got to get real Sam in instead of you. Poor Sam. Lawrence is here. I'll bring him in a second. Adam White says, lovely to see Raymond and Sammy.
Hi.
And then we've got Wendy Terry. She says, hi, everybody. Everyone should have said first time for me this year at TFNation. Oh, sweet. We've got a first timer in the chat.
Oh.
Very cool. Adam says,
fresh meat.
Yay. That's awesome.
Yeah. And Fiery Pixel Mage says, it's nice to see everyone. Thank you for the invite. Not a problem. Good to see you here. It's fantastic. Let me...
I throw something out really quickly, John.
Yep.
I just have to say, Sammy, I absolutely love the look. That is a smashing beard and a hell of a full moustache. Looking very, very gentry. Love it.
I think
it takes a lot of grooming to get this mustache looking the.
Your picture and audio is starting to go a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Yeah, you froze a bit.
Is that? All right, down.
He's back.
Oh, thanks.
Right, let me just bring Lawrence in because he's waiting. Hey, Lawrence.
Hi, buddy. You're right. I was just going to ask, mate. Could you resend me the link? I couldn't get in on my computer. I'm on my phone, but the link's not coming up through my computer.
Yeah, no problem. I'll send you it now. No problem. Oh, that was quick. Hang on a sec. Done.
Computer. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, up. All right. Sorry about that, folks. Right. So, what else is in the chat before we carry on? Because I have to try and keep hold of this chat because it goes a little bit fast for me to keep up sometimes. And there's like 12 people in at the moment.
Cool.
So that's cool. I'm happy with that. Adam White. Oh, shit. It's still going that fast, I can't even click. Adam White says, sadly, I fear Sammy is suffering the same big issues I had when I jumped on here. Yeah, it's probably, like I said, it's probably just bad signal or it's, I don't know, so maybe a setting thing.
I don't know why all of a sudden my image on here is quite laggy.
Yeah, there's no problem. Don't worry about it. It's one of them. I mean, mine doesn't work very well sometimes, and but luckily I'm hardwired in for my connection, so it kind of helps a little bit being hardwired in. I've found. We've got Andy Brown says this year has gone too fast. I can't wait to see everyone again. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
No, it hasn't gone too fast.
It has.
It really has.
Adam says, can we all take a few moments to appreciate John's buzz cut? Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it's not really a buzz cut. It's more of genes. He gets his hair from his dad, as in he's lost most of his hair because his dad lost most of his hair when he was young. So it's not really a buzz cut, I'm afraid. More of it is Paul Knowlesy having to battle his dad's genes.
Adam, can you bring tripod to TFNation, please? I'd like to have a go. Anyway, so bring Lawrence in. Sorry about that, Lawrence. You're in.
It's okay. How are you? You all right?
How you doing, man? Hope you're well.
Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Sam, are you in your new house?
I am, yeah. I am officially in my house.
Oh, that's great. How are you finding it?
Slow. We're getting there. I've still got some unboxing to do and just some sort out to do, but yeah, we're getting there. Painting's all done. Unfortunately, my chimney needs rebuilding, which isn't going to be cheap, but it needs to be done. So that's getting done in the next two or 3 weeks. Luckily, a friend of my dad's is doing it, so he's going to give me mates rates. But apart from the chimney, everything else is fine. All the electric are sorted, so we've got solid electrics. I just need to start really sorting the room out. Like, this room needs something doing to it because it's all painted, it's nice. See if I can turn off the. Hang on, 2 ticks. I think it's this button to turn it off.
Is Tony coming on?
That's gone. I'll have to suss out how to do this. And now I'm completely blocked. Now I'm back again. I'll have to suss out how to use a webcam properly because I don't quite know how to turn this background thing off.
You were glitching.
It's now blocking me completely. Wonderful. I have no idea what's going on here.
You were glitching into the Matrix.
I am, yeah. Sorry, it's a new webcam. I've literally just unboxed it today, so I have no idea what's happened.
Maybe turn off the blare for a second. It might help.
I don't know how. I don't know how I turn off the blare. Hang on, let me check the instructions. I've got them here. I'm just going to read and I don't know how to turn off the blare.
You've gone blurry, mate.
I know, I've got a background blare on there. I don't know how to, let me see if I can find how to turn it off in the instructions.
I don't think many people are happy with this version of Barry Allen. This new Flash. He's a blur. Right, so yeah, sorry, Lawrence. Yeah, Tony is coming on. He's just a bit late. He went to go and see a film at last minute.
Yeah.
He went to go and see Evil Dead Burn. I didn't prioritize this stream.
Is anyone going to see Spider-Man next Wednesday?
I will definitely be going to see Spider-Man while I'm attending TFNation because there is a cinema across the way.
Yeah, I probably might go and see it.
Yeah. So its releases on the 29th.
Okay. Now, let me just get caught up with... Oh, God. You've got a warning, Sam, from Adam.
Have I? I don't like warning from Adam.
Adam says, Sam, be careful talking about jeans and hair.
I don't know what that is potentially meant to me. My hair is perfect.
I look like
no issue at all with it.
I look like a young, strapping version of Adam White right now. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me get back on track with this. It's going a bit pear-shaped at the moment. Adam says, I am sure a few folks here won't know who Raymond or Sammy are. So for those first-timers, can they introduce their fan? Yep, so I was just about to get to that. Let everybody have 5 seconds to introduce who they are. So we'll go with you first, Sammy, seeing as you're one of the first on one of my streams. Do you want to introduce yourself and who you are and what you do or what you used to do and all that kind of jazz? If you can.
Okay, yeah, sure. So, right. Hi, everybody. Yeah, of course. Yeah, right. Okay. So if I start lagging, then let me know and I'll drop in and drop out. But anyway, yeah. So anyone who's new watching, hello, I'm Sammy, otherwise known as Skull140. And yeah. So yeah, I'm an artist, and I occasionally get on YouTube and do all sorts of. Shit. Don't do much.
Nope, he's gone.
It's
all right. He's probably going to sort his
connection
connection out. Right, we'll carry on then. How about you, Raymond? Do you want to fill us in who you are?
I'm Raymond T. I'm from the Netherlands. In the long past, I did Dutch conventions here, and I did news gathering for Transformers sites, which I won't name. I was one of the fan consultants for the English Transformers DVD releases. And right now, I'm one of the volunteers for TFNation to record all the panels.
Very cool. Yep. If you see this guy walking around with a tripod, he's a man with a mission.
Yep. No, really, because there have been just this past month there have been the TFCon, the BotCon, and what kind of videos did we see?
No.
We see snippets, we see videos that can be video bites, but what's the convention? Nothing. And I like to record it so that everyone can enjoy the panels and a little bit of the atmosphere that's surrounding the convention. And I love it when people come to me and say, "Oh, I've come to the TFNation because I saw your videos and I enjoyed it so much. I want to be here in person." That's my goal.
Yeah, it's really good when that works out. You know, when you put a lot of time and effort into something and you get nice feedback like that,
Yeah.
it is good.
Yeah.
I completely agree. Oh, Tony's in here now. Right, we'll go with you, Lawrence. Do you want to introduce who you are for those?
Yes, hello. I'm Lawrence. I'm a very good friend of John and Sam's, and of course to Raymond and Sammy. Of course, I know you because I have been a regular TFNation attendee since 2017, and I have quite regularly appeared on Knowlesy's live streams. And also, we also co-host another channel together, so some of you might know us from there. But as I say, I am really looking forward to TFNation this year. The Vince DiCola concert, I know it will be a blast, and I'm sure that we will just have a banger of a time.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Next up, Samboy. Do you want to have a go? Introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, my name's Sam, also known as 000 Firestorm 1989. Long time member, goer, attendee of TFNation. You've probably seen me around a lot with Nosy. Me and Nosy have been friends for, wow, must be 30 years now. And yeah, we'll be going down there and just in a week for the whole thing. See me, my with a trial. Adam will probably explain what it is. But yeah, I'm Sam, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all there in a week's time.
Sweet. All right, so we've got Tony and Sam in now, so we've got a full house. So bring Sammy back in. Hey, Sammy. Someone been shot?
Yeah, someone is firing fireworks outside. I don't know why.
Don't know what happened.
It's Amsterdam, so anything can happen here. So.
Right, so Tony's here finally.
Hello,
Tony.
Tony.
We finally made it 17 minutes and kept on schedule without Tony being here.
Yes, my sister took me to see Evil Dead Burn, and it was very good. And that's why we're running just a touch late because we couldn't get tickets yesterday, so she got tickets for today.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Right. So what we're doing?
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You haven't missed much anyway. We haven't really gone into the main nitty-gritty of the topic of chat at the moment. So we're just going around everybody and introducing everybody because we've got some new people in the chat.
Cool.
So we was just introducing Sammy. So do you want to have a go again, man? If you can. Can you hear us, Sammy?
I think he's on mute, I think.
Perhaps. Sammy, can you hear us?
I wasn't aware that my connection was really that bad.
Oh, there we go.
Do you want to have a go introducing yourself again? Seems to be a bit of a lag going on there, I think.
Yeah, sure. Sorry about that. Yeah, so anyway, start again. So in case anybody doesn't know who I am and whatnot. Hello, everybody. I'm Sammy. Yeah. I'm Sammy, otherwise known as Skull Going Fro. I'm an artist. I, on occasion, do YouTube, but other than that, most of the time, I tend to just, just lurk a little bit online, and I've been going to Auto Assembly and TFNation for. I've lost track of the amount of times I've been going, and I've sort of just been a part of the furniture now for what feels like a very long time, and I've been pretty much friendly with Knowles and everybody. But in case anyone sees me around, I'm always that guy with my head down and drawing, because that's pretty much where I usually am. I've seen you at the Hilton and at the bar at the Hilton. You will immediately know. You will know this face.
Sweet. Okay, Tony, here we go. Strapping guys, we're going to be here forever. But do you want to have a go?
Yes, I am Tony, Sam of SG1, the insouciant long pig, the original, you might say. Yes, I've been going to TFN and Auto Assembly since 2009, so 17 years. Yes, it's a fucking long time. Yeah, it just seems like I can't remember a time before that. Almost, it's like, oh, TFN, and then yes, if you don't know who I am, I'm the guy who does all the videos, gets the hype train going, and I am usually in the bar. I will have a pint of some description thrust in my face, and then yes, I can't wait. It's gonna be good.
Brilliant. Right, so the main point of topic, we're going to have a little look to see soon. I'm going to try and bring in. I think I can actually. Obviously, I can only do a maximum of 6 people, including myself, of course, on the free version of this StreamYard. So, which is fantastic. It's a good number, I think. 6 people. So I'm going to try and bring in the schedule because they've released the full schedule for all 3 days. So I've not spoken about that yet. So we'll have that. That's going to be a topic of conversation of the different panels, what to expect for panel wise, for the guests and everything. So before we do that, I'm just going to. Everybody's lagging at the moment. What's going on?
Oh, what happened there?
It might be me. And if it is, I am really sorry.
No, don't worry about it. It's Crimzeek is probably in the system somewhere. I have to get a Transformers reference into that, don't I? Crimzeek.
Most likely.
The original Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at it logically, right, what do Pokemon do? They all say their name, and what does Crimzeek do? Shouts, Crimzeek, the whole time. And what do the Autobots do? Gotta catch him, and they try and catch him any which way they can.
Yeah.
The first Pokemon.
Pretty much.
And he splits up at the end.
And he evolves into a big one. So, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I could see that happening, yeah. All right, so let's catch up with the chat. The chat's a bit mental. There's literally 14 people watching right now. So that's a lot of people. All right, so Silver Moon says fake Sam is not allowed to be seen. Andy Pram says this wouldn't happen with Real Sam too.
No.
I think Real Sam's caused a problem. He's probably got a virus on his computer and caused a problem with the stream, haven't you, Sam?
Definitely not causing any problems today. I am paying for my internet now, so I can't piggyback off my parents anymore. I'm actually paying for my own internet now.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's something else to get used to, isn't
it? Adam Knight says, even I agree on with this. I don't know what that was about. Anyway, let me get tracked on. Yeah. Where are we? It's about Lawrence saying about Spider-Man. So I'll watch Spider-Man on Friday night. So there's that from Dean. And then we've got Andy Brown says, I'm going to get the popcorn bucket. Sweet. Smithy with a Y says, unfortunately not going to see Spider-Man on TFNation weekend. Off to see Sweeney Todd at the Birmingham rep. Interesting. Didn't know that was on. Maybe that's why some of the hotels locally was also hard to get a hotel room.
Yeah, a few years ago it was Grease, wasn't it? They had people dressed up like Grease and that was running around.
it's going to be an interesting year when it comes to stuff because I think there's 2 events happening in NEC plus something at the hotel alongside us as well.
There's the grannies, the Quilters are going to be there.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
There's the Quilt Con that I think is happening.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be fun.
That's usually what coincides with us, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Part of me.
No, the last few years we've been. It's usually the week before or week after us.
Sweet.
But we have in most of the times.
Oh yeah, in the past, yeah.
We have had another event there crash with us.
Yeah, last year was the Jehovah's Witnesses, wasn't it?
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
Christian, whichever one they were.
I was really kind of hoping for the Mormons to be there again because of that. I wanted to do a repeat of that one time where I traumatized an entire family in a lift with a Pinhead t-shirt on.
I was there when that happened.
There was a lot of people wearing horror
so well
t-shirts.
timed.
I really wish I'd been there to see that. I really wish I'd been there to see you wearing that Hellraiser t-shirt.
And it was a great t-shirt. I don't have it anymore. I'm trying to find it again.
Oh,
But,
man, you need to get that t-shirt. The event that Nosy speaks of was just legendary. Allow me to set the scene. So, well, we're heading to the lift. We're actually staying at the Hilton at this. We were staying at the Hilton that year. Obviously, the Mormons are obviously there, and Nosy's wearing his famous Pinhead t-shirt with Pinhead's face depicted on it and the words, "God is busy. Can I help you?" And we stand in front of the lift door. The door opens and it's full of Mormons. And there's John stood in front of them with the famous Pinhead t-shirt. And we just got some seriously awkward looks when we walked into that lift.
All we was going,
Yeah,
literally, all I was doing was going down for breakfast in the morning. I completely didn't realize. We know when you get up, like obviously they'll know about my trousers issue. That'll probably come up soon. I thought to get
the wrong trousers.
I thought to get a head start on that one before anyone else.
Wrong trousers.
Yeah.
No, I had a similar incident last year. I was in the lift and I was wearing my Terminator t-shirt. You know the scene where he's in the hotel room, the guy knocks on the door and he goes, "Oh, you got a dead cat in there." And he turns around and you see the possible responses. And he goes, "Fuck you, asshole." Got that on a t-shirt and I was wearing that and I got a few funny looks. And then what was it? I've got me John Carpenter's films on video cassette. They're all stacked up. It's a really cool t-shirt. Big John Carpenter fan, as you can probably tell. And I got a few looks from that as well. But Dean Goodwin was walking around with a Phantasm t-shirt, with the tall man on it. And it says, "When the dead don't stay that way" is the tagline.
Sweet.
Stuff. So I've got
It is kind of
this year.
I mean, end of the day, like I don't have any problems with what other people do. I always I'm one of these people is each to their own. If you want to follow that path, you do it. But I kind of find it so amusing. Like we're there just for toys. We're there for a toy convention. That's all it is. It's harmless enough. And but I didn't really help my case with the Pinhead t-shirt on with the word God in it. But I literally put that t-shirt on, not even thinking what I put on. I just got a clean t-shirt out my suitcase, put it on, didn't even look in the mirror. I just put it on, it's clean. Walked to the lift, and I just open the lift door opens. There's this family in the lift of a little kid and mum and dad there. All of them stare daggers straight, not at me, at the t-shirt. And I looked down and then I go, "Oh shit."
Well, I had an experience that was sort of similar, not at TFNation, but about 14 years ago, I was at Bucklins with my little sister, who was from Germany, and she was only about 6 or 7 at the time, but she knows all the English swear words because her parents aren't careful about what language they use around her, and she wanted to play, on the crane game grabbing machines that grab cuddly toys. And we were on one of those trying to get a prize, and I kept saying to her, "We got run out of money. We couldn't play anymore." And then she was having a right tantrum, and I think there was this other sort of foreign family next to us. She's like, get me some fucking money, get me some fucking money. And they turned around, looked at me and go, oh, they literally gasped.
That's hilarious.
So, yeah.
That is good. Right, let's get caught up with the chat and then we'll get onto the schedule and we can talk about that before it gets a bit too late because I'm trying to get a head start of TFN the show, so we've got about 25 minutes until they go live. So, right, so Dean says, Sam, I'm proud to be a baldy. You've got about 4 people who are going against you, Sam, about bald and jeans.
Are they the right jeans though, John?
I think so. Silverman says, I agree. Someone called Sound of SG1 says, I have arrived. Don't know that is.
I don't know.
Charismatic more.
I'm going to block that one.
Not exactly.
A couple of people. Adam says, my name is Adam. I judge.
He does, yes. He does do that, yes.
He's judge, jury, and executioner.
What do you mean, judge, jury, and executioner?
Judge, jury, and executioner.
Yes, I know. I was referencing. Pay attention, John.
I thought you didn't hear me right. That's why I repeated it.
Yeah, you ain't seen me though. Putting some lights on.
Marcel says that should be a T-shirt. My favourite Pokemon is Grimzeek.
I had a Grimzeek T-shirt a long time ago because I
with that text, eh? With that text,
sorry?
My favourite Pokemon is Grimzeek.
Yeah, no, it just said Grimzeek and a Grimzeek on it, and I met the guy who wrote it. What's he called? He was at TFN, All Assembly 2011. And I got him, and I met him, and he says to me, he goes, "Oh, dude, that's a cool T-shirt." I'm like, "Right." He goes, "I'm going to rip that off your back." I'm like, "Well, I want you to buy me dinner first."
And voiced by
David Wise. David Wise. There we go.
David Wise.
Yeah. Thank you, Adam.
No longer with us.
Oh, go on. Sorry,
David Wise is gone, and Wally Burr is no longer with us.
Yeah.
So Grimzeek is totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is sad because obviously that year when David Wise came, it was a weird year. Remember, because he injured himself, didn't he? Getting out of a taxi or something.
Yeah.
And then there was all sorts of other stuff going wrong. I think there was a PA system problem, and I think
was it Adam? A couple of weeks before as well, wasn't they? And then that was the year my mum died too. You know, it was a very strange year.
It was a strange year. It seems everything went up.
Wasn't that the year of the riots?
That was the year of the riots.
Yeah.
There was that as well. Yeah.
Because I'm sat there going, because I was watching news reports. It was like, riots in Manchester, riots in Birmingham, riots in Glasgow, riots in London. I'm like, is this the zombie apocalypse happening right now? Because that's how it always starts in a movie, isn't it? You hear reports on radio and that rioting everywhere, and I'm like, oh, can I get my chainsaw out of the garage?
My boomstick.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, great. You know, just a week before, I think it was something like a week before Auto Assembly that year. And I'm like, great, the zombie apocalypse a week before Auto Assembly. Thanks for that. Cheers. But it didn't happen, obviously.
Yeah, that was my first introduction to the UK conventions.
Wow.
Yeah, first time. Wasn't the first time in England, but for the Transformers convention, and the lot where I was staying didn't have any electricity, and the building on the other side was totally burned out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Bloody hell.
That was a very strange year.
Yeah.
Imagine that being you, like other people being your first time coming to the UK, like international traveller coming to the UK. I'm like, is this a normal occurrence in the UK?
Yeah.
Well, the story of
Tuesday.
the story of Greg Berger, that he was in his hotel room and a rock came through the window.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, he was there during the riots. So
I didn't know about that story.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Good job he went under the rock.
Yeah.
In the trajectory of it, anyway. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Adam says you can thank John for the stream by giving him a thumbs up. Thanks for that. Dean says, I love that Phantasm t-shirt.
It's a good one.
Somebody called the Darkly Can 2780. Hi, new to the channel. Welcome. When is Dave Watson coming on? Unfortunately, Dave Watson, he was due to come on this stream, but unfortunately, he emailed me on Instagram saying he had a family thing come up and he couldn't join. So he let me know about the David Watson. He's a first timer coming to the TFN for the first time this year as well. And I originally, basically, I had two people before the finalised people that are here right now. I had Amber Jones at one point wanting to come on. Unfortunately, she said she had to pull out because she was doing something else, and it was, times were in the way. So she dropped out. And then I had David Watson wanted to come on. Unfortunately, he couldn't do it because he had a family thing come up. So unfortunately, he's not here, I'm afraid. So you got to put up with our beautiful faces.
We're Saurian fans.
Oh, and then there's Sam. Oh, Sam is gone. That's all right. He's probably having issues with his connection.
Yeah. Just needs to reset his router, probably.
We've got Kai.
We're all good. Nosy, just to point something out. I noticed we've got Montgomery 7634 asking about the Arden. I do actually have a map which has directions of how to get from the Hilton to the Arden and vice versa. I'm going to see if I can send it over onto here.
Adam's already on top of it, Sam.
Is it? So I found the map that gives directions.
Yeah,
it's a lot closer than it appears. It's probably at most a 10-minute walk from the Arden to the Hilton.
Yeah. So Kai Montgomery says, anyone stayed at the Arden before? I'm getting mixed information on how easy it is to get to the Hilton. Yeah, well, me and Sam, Fake Sam and myself, we are staying at the Arden this year for the first time. It's our first time staying there as well. We was originally going to stay at the Moxie, but the prices were too much. So we ended up going to the Arden because it was the cheaper option.
Sold out as well, I think. I don't know. The Moxie.
Yeah. Sam is back.
Yeah,
So,
I'm staying at the Moxie. What I'm going to do is I arrive in Birmingham a bit early this year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off the coach at the Birmingham International stop, which is near the Garden Inn Hilton. Then I'm going to go in and take the cable car to the NEC and make my way to the hotel from there.
Sweet.
Cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Arden, from what I can gather, it is a bit confusing of how to get there because Adam has all the answers. So if Adam's watching along, please by all means provide as much information as you can in regards to the Arden, because it'll benefit me and Sam, of course, as well, and other people that might be staying there. Apparently the access road closes at a certain time. There's meant to be like an easy access from the Arden to where the what do you call it? The shopping centre thing with all the food court and all that, the Resort World. There's like a access road that connects Resort World and also that area where the Hilton is. So apparently that's shut. Sometimes it's not even open. It depends if there's an event on. If there's an event on, it'll be open for access. There is another way. I've been told there is another way, but it takes a bit longer. So you got to go the long way around. Probably one of the easiest options if you're at the Hilton and it's late and you can't get over, get a taxi back. So
well, if there's a few of us staying in the hotel, it's best to see if you can share a taxi. Then it'd be a little bit cheaper at the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people staying at the Arden and not just yourself. Just have a conversation around, if you see anybody, just say where you're staying. And if they say the Arden, just see if you can piggyback with them in a taxi. Not piggyback literally, because it'll be a bit hard.
Well, once you had a few drinks, you know what it's like.
What I was going to say was that it's better to make sure that if you're sharing accommodation with anyone, make sure that make sure that everything all works out.
Yeah.
What time's everyone due to arrive? Sort of around at the Hilton time. I know that some of us are staying at different.
So Right. So I meant to mention this quickly. If not, I apologize due to the really bad lagging. Right. So what I mentioned was I'm leaving at around 9:50 in the morning, and I'm hoping to get there and hoping to get to Birmingham by about 1ish. So I'll be very early, and I don't have to check in until 3:00. So I mean, if I see any of you, I'll come and find you until it's my time to check in. So
sweet. Well, obviously, what are you doing, Lawrence, about getting there? Are you making your way there?
I'm going on the National Express as I normally would. However, what I'm going to do, my coach leaves about 11:30ish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off the coach at the Birmingham International stop, and then I'm going to take the cable car from there to the NEC, and then make my way to the hotel from there.
Sweet. Okay. Right.
Because,
Adam. Sorry to butt in there.
As I say, because you and Sam, John, you're not going to be arriving into Birmingham till about 2ish, are you?
We get Birmingham for about 2:30ish, depending on traffic, and it's usually a 20-minute cab ride from there to the Hilton, innit? So we'll probably be there about 3ish. I want to say quarter past ish.
So you'll be arriving at the time when I'm checking in.
Yeah,
okay.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, fine. That's reasonable.
Yeah, and then
I mean,
I'm in the Hilton as well, so
yeah,
I'll check in.
What I was going to say is that aren't you staying in the at the Hilton on the Thursday as well?
Yes.
Or you
yes.
Oh, you're okay. Fine, good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's not my first rodeo. Well, you know, I've said this a million times, but one of the reasons is you can get your travelling out of the way. Yes, you're paying for an extra night. I get that. I understand that. But you can get your travelling out of the way. You can get your room sorted out. If there's a problem with the room, you can get it sorted on the Thursday. And most importantly, you can have an extra hotel breakfast. So come on. Who doesn't
of course, yeah.
Yeah. And I get to spend more time with you, lovely people.
Yeah. That's always the good thing, isn't it?
Exactly.
Except I'm gonna be, I'll be there I'll be there at the end of the week, and then just looking at all of you to get like, why are you over there doing a thing on Thursday? I should be there with you, not here.
Never mind.
Oh well.
Well, you know, it's one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, everyone is not everyone, but some people who are able to do the Thursday to Sunday are able to go for that earlier day just to really unwind and make it possible. So
yeah. And then, like I said, go on Monday, and again, same thing. You can just chill out, and you're not missing anything. And you know, but it's always always sad when you sat in the bar and one by one everybody leaves. You know, it's. And then last year, I hope I don't do what I did last year and nearly killed a child.
How did you do that?
Right. Okay.
How did you do that?
So it was, you know what it's like on Monday morning, Monday morning-ish. I think it was about 11:30ish, something like that. And we're in the bar, and we're same bar to people as you do, and we're waiting for our bus and stuff, you know, like you do. And then the bunch of the religious kids were playing some kind of game that involved a ringing bell. And it wasn't just like they were playing it and it was fine, but they were kept ringing. It was going bing, 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 like that. And it was pissing everybody off to a point where I just went, right, I've had enough now. And very kindly, very angrily, walked down. Because you know where the bar is, and you go down. And I walked all the way around. I went, please, can you stop ringing that bell? And he goes, what bell? And he's pushing it aside like out with his hand. And I picked it up and went, this bell. I said, if I hear it again, it's going in that fucking drink. And it took all my collective energy not to go like that around his neck, you know. And then I was like, right, okay, calm down. I did apologise to him later, but still, it was.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he was kind of just winding you up with that bell, and you did politely tell him, hey, could you please stop it? I'm going to...
Yes, but I did make him
I'm going to take that bell and shove it in your face.
Yeah. So I said, I'm going to yeet it in the fucking pool if you carry on. Yeah. But,
don't do that.
No, but yeah, I did apologise to him later. So yeah, so there's the confusion is but it was just like I'm tired, everything hurts, I'm hungover, I just want to go home now because I'm tired. I just want to get into bed, and then I'm having to listen to it ding 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 fucking incessantly. Now, if you were playing, like when it started off, they were playing some kind of game. It was fine, but you just kept ringing it and ringing it and ringing it. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Makes me sound like an arsehole. Sorry, no, I'll rephrase that. Makes me sound more like an arsehole. Right. So, in response to Kai Montgomery, Adam has kindly sent me the of a Facebook Messenger about the Arden access. So I'm going to bring that in real time and talk about that. So Adams just says in response to Kai Montgomery says if you are walking, you need to go via the train station for access to the Arden. Check the Arden's website where it says walk, then a pedestrian access. So let me just bring that in now. So I've got it all sorted up. Just for a second, let me minimize everybody if I can. There we go. So let me just bring this in for a moment. So it says, hopefully you're seeing all that, right? It's clear enough.
Just be back in just a second, everyone.
All right.
It just says pedestrian routes from the Arden Hotel to the Birmingham International, approx 5 to 10 minutes walk, and gateway to the NEC Resort World and Arena and Airport. So, if you can see this right, you've got Resort World Arena, then you've got all the halls. These are the NEC halls on the right hand side. Sorry. So, can I make this bigger? Yeah, I can. Wait.
Yeah, you can zoom in on it, can't you?
Yeah, I've just managed to. Oh, is it showing up? Yeah, it's showing up.
Yeah, it's zoomed in,
yeah. So it says, right.
Yeah, I know where it is now. It looks like it's really easy to get to from the.
So you got the Resort World Genting there, and then you see this like jagged bit that goes past the pavilion and everything, and then so this pretty much. So basically, if you want to find out, this is basically it. This is basically the map structure, station link road, and all that kind of thing. So yeah, you basically via the train station. That is how you access it. If you're walking there and you get off the train, for instance, so you get off the plane. Once you get off the monorail from the airport to the NEC side, then you'll just revert through the NEC walking, and then you'll just make your way through the access point, and it only takes 5 or 10 minutes from there to get to it. So yeah, so it's relatively quite straightforward. It says Birmingham New Street Station, 10 minutes walk further up. So you don't want to be that far. But yeah, so there's the layout. Thank you very much to Adam White for that. I appreciate it very much. Let me get rid of it. Oops. I thought I dropped everybody for a second. That would have been pear-shaped. So Kai says, yep, brilliant. Where am I with the comments here? We've lost Sam, the real Sam. She says she has to go to work. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us for a few minutes. We will see you next week. Definitely.
Yep.
And I think we're all caught up with the chat, which is actually kind of cool. Right, so I'm going to get everything sorted then, and we're going to bring in the schedule for TFNation 2026. We'll talk about that, which is help kind of guide the conversation a little bit. So hopefully you're seeing that now on the screen.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep. Of course.
Let me get us out the way so you can see it better. Let me zoom in a bit more if I can. That's better. You can actually see it better now.
So it's just like it's just like every year. There's so much going on, and everything is going to be so busy that everyone will be rushed off their feet.
Oh yeah.
I mean, one good thing about TFNation though is everything's color coded, so you can find what rooms are hosted, what events and that as well, which is really good. Because I've been to other conventions, they don't do that.
No, I mean, with something like this, it's actually good. That, I mean, it's actually really good that the specific events are color coded, and then that way you know where everything is and what's going on and how it's operating. So
yeah.
Oops. Come out of it. Sorry.
Well done, John.
John, you dropped it again.
Professionalism.
It's not like it's my first time doing this either. Right, so I can't manually click these because once I do that, because for some reason with this sharing, it only shows the initial page. Once you start clicking things like hyperlinks and stuff, it won't show you what I'm looking at, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, right, so I'm just going to have to go on face value here. So basically, 10 a.m. is registration and merch collection on the Friday. So we're on Friday now.
Yep.
On the left hand
I've
side.
got the early access, as usual.
Boo.
All right.
Boo. Don't do that. Don't need that. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute.
I'm joking. All right, so Friday, let me move up. 10 a.m. is registration. Then 10:30, panel room opens. They do that on purpose just for let anyone that there's a couple people in the chat that's for the first time. So basically, they open the panel room ahead of the doors for everything else. They basically once we get onto Saturday, that'll be more apparent. But yeah, so
because the thing is, on Fridays you can always see it being set up if you go, because you're bound to go past it.
Yeah. Right, so 10:50 panel room opens, and then 11 a.m. Today at TFNation. So it's just kind of like what to expect throughout the day. Then you at 11:30 a.m. you've got ConstructorCon Part 1, talent support team. That's interesting. I've never known them do that before.
Yeah, it's when all the team gets together.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. They have done that. Sorry.
Yes,
yeah.
And people ask questions and things like that, and then they have one on the Sundays, and then of course everybody goes, "We want Peter Cullen," that sort of thing.
Yeah, but I've only ever done that on the Sunday after it's all finished.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole ConstructorCon thing that I think works best at the end rather than at the beginning. But it's always good to have it at the beginning, just as a way to really get everything exciting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, I think it makes more sense being on the Sunday after it's all finished, because then you can voice your opinion of that event properly because you've actually experienced it.
Not only that as well, but I think if you're able to do like the beginning of the event and at the end of the event, there are some questions that you can ask, and there are some that you can ask at the very end, and then if you left out anything that you want to ask, then you can ask a different question at the very end of that. So that's always good.
Yeah, 100%. So noon it says TF Raw. So they must be doing a wrestling event.
Well, I thought.
I think I know what that is. So TF Raw is what was it? Actually, funnily enough, I do have it here. So I got this a while ago, back last year. I got. I'm sure you can probably see these or not. So these are printed off cell sheets of Optimus Prime transforming, and they're not the actual ones, but they were given to me by you might see him on Twitter in Blue Sky. He goes by the name Walrusu, and he's this huge historian when it comes to Transformers media. So that might be related to that. Go on, John.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Nice. Because I thought when I saw that, I thought it's are we gonna do wrestling promos but as Transformers?
Yeah, he has a YouTube channel called The Walrus, and it has behind the scenes clips and commercials and all kinds of things from G1. So
cool.
It's an interesting channel to watch.
Cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like, let me tell you something, dude. What you gonna do? Hulkamania come down on you.
We're going to lay the smack down on you.
Yeah. Ooh,
Right.
Sorry, I'll stop now.
So it says here 1 p.m. on Friday we've got Earth Wars.
Oh, it's the mobile game, isn't it?
Yeah. So we've got the mobile game Earth Wars. There's a thing for that. 1:30 p.m. Legends Experience for Darren Norris for that. And then 2 p.m. Forging Your Own Path. 3 p.m.
That's people talking about the Forge and how they make the wares, like the key rings and the stickers and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. Just for context, Friday is usually more community based. They do some stuff like interactions sometimes, probably on the evening or later on with the voice acting talent and stuff. But it's largely the panels and presentations and stuff on the stage is largely more community based, and then Saturday and Sunday is like the main days for your panels and your Q&As and stuff.
It starts off small and then it gradually builds bigger and bigger throughout the weekend.
Yep.
Originally the Friday was the unofficial start of TFNation. Now it's part of it. That's basically it.
Yep. Yeah. Originally, when it was auto assembly, it was a free day. You didn't even have to pay for it. But then, it's now if you want to, it's an optional day. If you want to, it's a ticketed thing now as well. So, yeah. Where am I? The Legends Experience for Vince DiCola is at 3 p.m.
I think that's going to be a very long line.
Oh, definitely. I don't think they're going to do
what the concerts at 3 o'clock?
No. That's people who've paid for your meet and greet. You get your photos taken with them and stuff like that.
The actual concert itself isn't until Saturday evening when ClubCon kicks off.
Are you doing the photographs?
No,
I'm not, because I couldn't afford the bigger part of all that, and nice of that is, I mean, if other people have paid for it, then I wish them all the best. So.
Well, the thing is that they usually have them in signing autographs in the main hall anyway. So
exactly,
and you can usually have a brief conversation, a pretty chat, and they'll let you take photos and stuff. So it's just an extra thing.
So I imagine that I imagine that the lines for some of these, especially for Vince DiCola, will be miles long.
Crazy.
So better get. I mean, if anyone has paid for that, then seriously be prepared to. Oh, Raymond.
I did it because last year I wanted to meet Sophia Miles, but because of everything, I never got the chance to.
Yeah,
and I really, really, really want to meet Vince DiCola, so I said no. That's the only one.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be standing in line for maybe at least an hour, 2 hours, good luck.
Well, unless you get, I think you might get a slot, so they might give you a time.
Okay, fine, all right.
Yeah,
I don't know. I really don't know how the whole thing works.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know because I don't know how
the whole thing works. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, let's do it again then. So where was I? Oh, that might be an interesting panel. History of animation.
You are at the 3 p.m. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that history of animation because it's Chris Carter's hosting that one, I believe, and it's basically every animated series from G1 up to whichever the new one is.
Cyberworld.
Cyberworld, yeah. So basically, it's a conversation of how the animation has changed over the years and all that sort of stuff. So
I am looking really forward to seeing that because being a huge animation fan and just really getting into the weeds of how each of these shows have been made over the 40 years that the franchise has been going.
Yeah.
Hearing about that's going to be fun. So
yeah, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Well, I would say that I haven't actually got a ticket for the Friday night. No. The reason why I did that is I tried to prioritize the concert. Well, basically, the good thing is there's plenty of tickets still left for Friday. I can probably sort one out.
You could probably get one on the day, when you get there. Yeah.
But yeah, I basically when the tickets initially went live, I wanted to try and get the concert, ClubCon, and the main Saturday, Sunday. I wanted to just prioritize those main things I wanted to do. So that's why I at the time I couldn't really afford to bump on all of it at once because it was expensive just for the concert and everything else.
Somebody bought Aerobus and Soundwave, didn't they?
Yes, you naughty boy. How dare you buy a very expensive thing that is quite draining to your bank account when you have a convention to go to when you can buy all this stuff
There, yes.
And
yes,
break it.
Yeah, and don't break it, yeah.
Yeah, please. I mean, once
How?
it's gone, it's
How
well
can
truly
you
gone.
break a sound wave?
He didn't even have it 24 hours, though, John, did you?
No.
No, I had it 2 days. I had it 2 days and it
Everybody
broke.
sort of
Oh, is that your
criticising John.
is that where your is it what's it called? I saw your
Robertson.
video, John, about your sound wave, your dances and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broke
sound
it.
wave.
It broke.
This is
It
why
just-
John's not allowed nice things.
You
It
twit.
did, well, in my defence, I was.
There is no defense.
You broke a very expensive toy. What
Yeah.
are you thinking?
Yes. And when I saw that, a part of me died.
Absolutely owned it, mate. Like, before you broke it, how long? I saw your video on TikTok of you, transforming it, but how long was that? 5 minutes later? Did it ended up?
No. It was. I did a full Transformers. I did a full review of it. As it's been up on my channel for a few days now. I did a full review of it. I put it back into tape deck mode and left it. Come back. Went to bed. Got up the next day. Turned it on, and it was saying that the shoulder cannon mount was stuck. It wouldn't extend. And I was like, "What the hell's this going on?" So, it broke. It came off.
So what
The
you're
actual
saying? So what you're saying
John,
is,
well,
you
Wizard
are
King.
inferior.
John, I would strongly suggest that the next time you spend your money on a very expensive purchase like something from Robertson, please take care of it because those things aren't cheap.
Oh.
No, they're like 600, 700 quid. They're like
Exactly. I mean, hell, you could probably replace your kidney with that amount of money if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Well, good thing is I've got a new one hopefully on the way. So.
Oh, that's good.
800.
And don't break it this time.
Yes.
Well, that's not the plan. But the reason why there was a slight thing. I kind of dropped it.
Well, here it comes. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are.
You dropped it. My God, mate.
What the hell are you thinking?
Well, basically, I was, like I said, when I first initially unboxed it, literally this was the day of me receiving it. I was playing around with the app that comes with it. I was playing around with the app, and I pressed something, and it just decided to transform on itself. By the time I could react, it was on the floor.
Bad man.
Yeah. So yeah, but I've been on with customer service. They've been fantastic. I cannot fault Robertson customer service. They've been fantastic.
Tell them it was your fault, or have you told them that it was damaged when it arrived?
No,
Be honest.
I just sent them a picture of the shoulder cannon mount no longer attached, and just said.
No. My question is: did you tell them that you actually caused the damage, or did you tell them it arrived like that?
John, can you share my screen just for a second?
I don't know. Can I?
Let's see, because this is kind of poignant. Hang on, can I share the screen? No, that's not it. Oh, here we are. All right, there we go. Are you ready?
It won't let me do it.
Oh, what?
Of course not.
Because there's too many people. There's 6 people on it. It's not allowing me to do it.
Sure there is. Sure.
Seriously, I pressed
anyway,
it.
It was the face palm
was,
scene from
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun, yeah.
But yeah,
You're a fucking dumb.
He broke
yeah. Basically,
So
yeah.
go on, John, what you were saying about the timetable.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
You what? Sorry. No, yeah, the schedule. Yeah, let's get back on track.
Yeah.
We've kind of lost some.
We've got plenty of time to ridicule you when we're.
We were at I think we were at 3 p.m. weren't we? Yeah.
Yep. Let me find where I was. Yeah. So it was at History of Animation at 3 p.m. So 4 p.m. is the triple takeover TFNation invasion.
Triple takeover podcast to do.
Yeah.
It's always a fun time. It's always a good show.
Always,
5
yeah.
p.m. Yep. Break at 5 p.m. and then at 6 it continues again at Matrix Test. test. Matrix
McFeely's
test.
the most evil fucking Transformers quiz you'll ever sit down and take part in.
Every year, I always hear that every year the Matrix test gets harder and harder and harder.
It does.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody always shouts, "Fuck you, McFeely."
I'm not surprised. I mean, when you've got a walking encyclopedia like Chris McFeely just really pelting the audience with some of the most hardest questions in the room that the people need to answer, of course someone's going to say "F you, McFeely." It's bound to happen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And each year it gets more and more angry as well.
Good. I mean, understandable.
I don't know. But the thing is, though, Chris is a lovely dude. He's a really nice guy.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, as much of a walking encyclopedia he is with all of this, he's a great man. So.
Saying that though,
and what he does for the love for the brand. Not
he does,
for
yeah.
himself.
I mean, it's all in good fun. I mean, you know, even if people shouting at him, it's all in good fun.
There are a lot of people out there who do it just for their own fame. And then
there's no malice
because he loves
Transformers. There's absolutely no malice. You're right. There's no malice. It's all in good fun, and everybody has a laugh out of it at the end. So
exactly,
100%. So we've got a Ladybird TFTM Ladybird thing at 7 p.m. on Friday.
That's hang on. That is, I believe.
Isn't that Andy Turnbull's hosting the panel. I'm interested in that because I haven't got it anymore, but I had that book and I had the tape that came with it as a kid.
I never had the tape. I just had the book.
Well, I mean, interestingly enough,
last month.
Yeah, my sister drew it.
Yeah.
With the cassettes.
One thing I want to quickly mention, also as well, is that you can find the Transformers the movie audio of that book on YouTube for free.
Yeah.
So
sweet. All right, so let's move on because we've kind of stuck on this for a bit longer than I was expecting. I haven't got through Friday yet.
Explain it.
Hey, we didn't break any sound waves, so
no, that's true. That is true.
No,
bad man.
Yeah, you are.
I did see the Robosun Buzz Lightyear, and then I realised what you bought, John, was the sound wave.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear it broke.
Yeah, it's one of them, unfortunately.
John's not allowed into the dealer's room this year.
But all I'm going to say in regards to this, I've been back and forth for customer service, and they're going to send me a new replacement, so
good.
I'm happy with that. Let me move swiftly on because we've been on this for like 30 minutes. Right, 740 Slam Dance, the 1986 edition. I think is that the lip sync thing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Then we've got TFTM Legacy at 8:30 p.m.
That's Chris and Jim Sorensen talking about the movie essentially.
Yep. And then it closes at 9 p.m. and reopens at 9:30 for the movie night. I assume it'd be the 86 movie.
Of course it is, yeah.
Yep, because they are celebrating the 40th anniversary of the movie, so it would make sense.
Yeah.
And then that's quite late, 10 past 11, it all closes. Now we finally move on to Saturday.
Yay.
The main event.
So Saturday starts. Well, everything. The panel rooms open at 8:30. Let me put my teeth in. There we go. 8:30 a.m. Panel room opens. So, like I was saying a moment ago, and I kind of stopped myself. Saturday they open the panel room early to try and filter out the queue, and also anybody that's a little bit jittery around crowds. Makes sense. So. Yeah, it gets a little bit wild. It can get a little bit wild with the early entry. Like someone we have in the chat right now, Mr. Lawrence, he's part of the problem. I'm joking there. All right, so yeah, 8:30 panel room opens, 9 a.m. opening ceremony. I will be there for that because I love that. I always love the opening ceremony. That's if I'm up in time because I might be a bit hungover. Well, I might be worse for wear at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, but once you've had a big breakfast, you'll be fine.
Yeah, should be. Avoid the rush, which is just as they do this 9:30 a.m. This is just before the doors open for early access. So they open at 9:30 just to kind of like I said, just to ease the queue. So you can go into the panel room, sit down, relax, wait for general access. When the doors open for general tickets, general access, and then you can just mosey in around the trader room. So it just tries to make things more manageable, and I think it's a good idea. So 9:45 a.m. on the Saturday, Trader Hall opens, early access. And then 9:45 a.m., Trader Hall opens for general access, which usually the last couple of years I've gone in there like over an hour late, and I still managed to find everything I wanted.
Yeah, me too. I think last year I went in at 12. It was horrendous. Caught a panel, come out, went for lunch, come back at 2:00, and it was just died down, and I still managed to get things I wanted. So yeah.
I mean, that's one of the things that I think anyone going to these things ought to be aware of. Is that if you plan, if you pace out your time throughout the day, and you make sure that you're not burning yourself out too quickly, and you're making sure that you're able to get everything that you want, then hopefully you've managed to at least cross off the things off the list.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, it can get very. Especially if you don't like crowds, it can get very, very busy in that room, and
that's why I would say, wait until the line has died down completely and everyone has gone in, and then once everyone's gone in, then go in.
Yeah, because it was one stage last year. It was 1 in, 1 out, so it was pretty busy, you know. So also, just we've mentioned this before, Raymond, about if you're going in with a backpack. Don't put it on your back. Keep it in your hand, because especially if you're walking around. Because once out of sight, out of mind, somebody clocked me in the face with a backpack last year, and it was a pretty big one as well. It was like somebody being hit in the face with a proton pack. It's huge.
Yeah, just be mindful of your surroundings.
Yeah. So a bit of spatial awareness. Not only think of who's in front of you, but who might be behind you, who's to the left of you, to the right of you. Yes, you're might bump into people, but just sorries and all that sort of stuff. It goes. Manners goes a long way. But yeah, just be mindful of your surroundings.
Just keep your bag in your hand.
Yeah,
I agree. Just common sense, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, we're moving swiftly on with this now. I think where was it? So 11 a.m. Legends experience for Jessica Carroll and James Alexander. Oh, they're doing them together. That's interesting.
Yeah, because they're from the same show, aren't they? So,
that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm definitely seeing this guy at 11 a.m. At the same time as Legends Pass, Scott Brownlee's panel.
Me too. I can't wait for that. He's responsible for the sound wave vocoder noise, so I would be definitely up for that.
And then Chill Out Room opens, so they're bringing the Chill Out Room back. Please utilize Chill Out Room. If you're somebody that gets a little bit fans too many people in one space or confined spaces, if you find it getting a bit too much, the Chill Out Room is usually located. That's better. Is usually located just off of the main dealer hall, and it's
the same room as your registration room is.
Yeah, it's where they do the registration, and they close all that down eventually, and then they put tables and chairs out, and it's a quiet room. And utilize that, play with some new purchases or whatever, just relax and just de-stress, and then go back. And
one of the good things as well. So sorry to cut you off, John. But I think one of the good things as well. Seeing how much TFNation has broadened itself out a bit. There's the chill out room, and there's also the bar as well, which you can retreat to your habitat areas and then recharge and then go back. So
there's also the lake as well, so you can go out. It's on the way to.
Oh yeah. I forgot about the lake. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can go out there and have a walk and a bit of fresh air, and sort of like I said, de-stress and that, and that's always nice to look at as well. So there's a few options there, so you don't have to sit in the room if you don't want to. So.
And if you can't find something, ask one of the volunteers.
Okay,
they're all at the hotel. They're all in the green shirts, so.
Yeah, I say TFNation do have the best crew.
Yeah,
the volunteers really do help out a great deal.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They're well informed. They've got all the knowledge you need, and if they don't know something, they will find somebody who does know it. So,
yep.
Without repeating too much about what's been said about them, those guys are the real heroes.
Yes, they are. Yes, absolutely.
They're the miracle workers.
Yep.
exactly.
in many cases. But yeah, I'm just going to echo exactly what everyone else is saying there. If you see a TFN staff member wearing a black shirt, approach them if you have an issue. The TFN staff, the actual organisers, usually wear black with TFNation on the back. Staff member, you can approach them and they'll try and assist you as best as possible. Or, like Raymond said, if you see a bright green shirt, a volunteer for TFNation, approach them as well and they'll assist you as well.
Yep.
So, if you, I don't know, say if you've some kind of problem, definitely utilize them as options. Yeah, absolutely agree. All right, let's move on again. Where was I? Scott Brownlee, wasn't I? So at noon, it's Jessica Carroll panel, who was in, what was their show again? Forgotten it.
Transformers Cyberworld. She was Elisa 1.
Yeah, just ended last week, so you could see every episode before going to TFNation. They're only 5 minutes apart, so.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the real quick episodes. I have watched a fair few of them. I haven't watched all of it, but I have watched a few episodes.
I've watched a few, and despite the fact that it's a show that's not made for us, it's a good show for who it's aimed for anyway.
Yeah,
100%. I agree.
I've not seen it, so I don't know, but I've heard good things.
Yeah, the only problem
the episodes themselves aren't that long, so
the only problem is you can't really tell a story because they are only 5 minutes. That's the only problem with it. But it's funny. It's interesting. It's new take on old characters. So I would recommend it.
I saw that somebody had uploaded all the episodes of the first season and compiled it into one movie. So if you're not happy with the 5-minute condensation of that, then you can watch it in a movie format.
Yeah, the Hasbro YouTube channel has them in one go.
Yes, yeah, of course, yeah.
Holy shit! I've turned into a J.J. Abrams movie.
Turn off the lens flare.
Oh yeah.
Right, so right, where was I? Oh yeah, Nick Rush. Spotlight Nick Rush is at 1 p.m. Then 1 p.m.
If he's
again.
on time.
You what? Sorry.
If he's on time.
Yeah,
he's been late for his panels a few times now. So.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Then 1 p.m. at the same time is Vince DiCola Legends Experience.
Yes, if you didn't get it Friday, you can get it Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep. 2 p.m. is Blockies.
Yeah, I'll be up for that, yeah.
3 p.m. is Darren Norris, the man, the awesomeness.
The legends.
The legend, yes.
1,000. Can't wait.
You're an actor, Gary.
You're an actor, Gary. You may want to take your own life. Here. I can't wait to meet him. Sorry, I watched Team America the other night. It's the silliest film you'll ever watch. It's so fucking funny.
It is so good.
Yeah.
All right, so 4 p.m. the chill out room closes, and then registration closes at the same time. 4 p.m. panel room closes, so that closes at 4 on the Saturday. 4:30 Legends Experience with Darren Norris, and then the Trader Hall closes at 5. Then you got
that's quite good because I mean, if it all closes at 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock and stuff, that means you can, if you're cosplaying, you can go get your cosplay on. You can go chill out, go for food, and then there's plenty of time so that you're not missing anything. So you can go get your food and chill out for a little bit for an hour or two, and then you can come to ClubCon, which is a really good thing.
Yeah, because you need your energy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually a bit of a gap of a good hour and a half here. So between actually no, a bit longer. So panel 4 p.m. So you've actually got
2 hours.
Yeah,
2 hours.
So that is a fair amount of time to kill and just get ready.
Yeah, that's it. So you can go for food. Big gang, if you can go for food, come back. You can chill out for an hour, have a look at the stuff that you've bought.
Or freshen up because it will be hot in the room.
Oh yeah, freshen up, have a shower, take plenty of deodorant.
I know at this point we kind of repeat ourselves too much on this subject, but I think in regards to the fact that we will be surrounded in a big room with a lot of warm people, and B, the fact that cleanliness matters, and C, that showering matters as well. So always with that.
Yeah, but besides that, that's a perfect time to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, with that amount of time ahead of you, then you can take advantage of that and just go freshen up.
Well, more than anything else, you can cool down with it as well.
Yeah.
So you can chill out, cool down, have a nice shower, go for food, and then you're ready, fully energized for the main event.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. It's going to be Saturdays usually are probably the longest day. Well, they are the longest day when it comes to what's going on, what's planned. So you need your energy, fuel up in the morning with your breakfast, and then just
hearty lunch, because tonight we dine in hell. Not me.
So then, where was I? Yeah. So Yep. There we go. ClubCon is at 6 p.m. When the doors open for that, and then
so
6.
Get in there, get nice and sat, and get your group together and stuff as well. So
Yep.
have a nice
and
meal.
then 10:06.
I love the cosplay. Every year, it's a joy to experience it.
Oh, it gets better as well. Every year it gets better and better and better. And I mean, I don't mean that in any kind of disrespect to anybody who was last year. It just that people just go, right, I've got to outdo myself last year. And they come out with just the most insane costumes. And they're all brilliant, every single one of them.
Yeah, and it's amazing how every cosplay that comes along every year at these things always seems to just improve one after the other, and that tier level just increases. I mean, as this convention has been going along and improving, I have not seen one single cosplay that has gone halfway. And thus far, it's just all the way with how many people are involved with it.
Oh yeah, you can tell these people are spending. I mean, that's just the thing. I've seen cosplayers spend as little as £50 to make a fantastic costume, or others have spent £1,000 to make a costume.
That's insane how dedicated they are, and they really are very dedicated.
Yeah,
and not to mention, if you meet them in person, they're usually people are closed off, not really socializing, and with this, they open up. They exude something that's more than themselves.
It's kind of been like you can let yourself go without letting yourself go at the same time. It's like being in a pretender shell. Hey, you know what? But it is just like that. It's like, well, I can pretend to be big and strong and confident, and then it's kind of it's a good thing. It's a nice way. It's a nice thing.
Yeah, I agree.
And no one is there to mock you.
Nope.
We're all there to enjoy you.
Exactly. Except John, because we like mocking John.
Yeah, well,
no, John. Honestly,
so.
Oh well, I've got the power. I can just drop you from here. I got the power.
Well, no, I mean, if you drop me, I'll break my shoulder cannon as well.
So you can't drop me. I'm already below sea level, so.
That's true. That's true.
Right, so I was at the Pretenders cosplay 6:10, and then 7 p.m. we talk TV.
We talk TV. You talk some TV. I talk some TV, and now the news. Don't touch the dial.
7:30. I love this live script reading. I always love that.
Do you know? Honestly, I didn't think they was going to do one this year because of the concert. I thought might not.
Yeah.
Though I mean. The thing is that I mean the script reading is mandatory, I think, for whoever voice actors they can get, because if they have a cast of 4 or of 3 or 4, then there has to be some kind of script reading in some form or another. And I mean, I don't think this might happen, but who knows? Maybe this script reading one might have something different in terms of additional music.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I mean, think about it. I mean, I know we're kind of jumping ahead a little bit, but since Vince DiCola is doing his thing, maybe he's off to the side and just providing the music for whatever's happening the script that's happening on. So, I mean, 2 for the price of 1, and I think in this instance, you can't go wrong with that.
No.
No. Yeah, that's true. It could be. I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, I always love the script readings. I always have. I mean, just listening to the professionals on stage.
He could still be sound checking by that time. So
Yeah, because
Ah,
I think
yeah,
the concert
right.
is part of the club con, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about now. Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing
Right.
as well, because they've got here. You've got the club con shuts at 8, so you can nip out, get a drink, come back, and then
More recharging as well for that.
yeah, which is instead of like, oh, they've finished script reading, now's the main event. You know, it gives you time to nip out. You know, comfort breaks and things. You know, so it's all good.
Yeah, exactly. So after the script reading, it 8 p.m. ClubCon closes, and then 9 p.m. the Pierce Resistance, the music
concert.
performance doors open, and at 9:30 Vince DiCola live music performance, including featuring the singer Jadel,
Yeah,
which I have to mention, because he got announced as well. Jadel, I've watched the video of they circulated a video of him kind of on stage. I believe he was singing The Touch or something.
It's the Transformers theme, you know, the Vince DiCola.
Yeah, the Transformers theme. Sorry.
I saw that as well, and I'm actually really glad to see that he's coming to this, because at first I didn't think, okay, so if Vince DiCola is just doing is also going to do not just the soundtrack to Transformers the movie, but the soundtrack to Rocky IV. Who's he bringing to do the vocals?
Yeah.
Who else? Jadel. And Jadel is a pretty good performer anyway. So for him to be involved in this, that's a huge step up.
It is, because, well, it makes sense as well, because obviously what's his name? Forgetting it now. Stan Bush. Yeah, Stan Bush. He obviously.
How dare you forget his name?
I know.
Why would you forget the guy who did The Touch? What's wrong with you?
I guess he doesn't have the touch or the power.
No,
yeah, that explains it.
No, I've literally very little going for me right now. All right, so that's that. So Vince DiCola concert featuring Jadel the singer, which will be incredible. I am really looking forward to that. So we are finally on Sunday, which is both a good day and a sad day, because everyone starts going home, and then that's it. And it's like, no, it's over again.
It's sad. I'm not there yet. Come on.
I know, but still, I hate Sundays. I always have. Right, so Sunday, 8:20 a.m. registration and merch collection. So 8:30 panel doors open, panel room opens. 9 a.m. today at TFNation, which is just an overview of what to expect throughout the day. 9:30 Titan returns panel. 10 a.m. Trader Hall opens for general access. 10:15 a.m. Anatomy of a Bot, which should be interesting. Sorry, no one was going to say something. You what?
It says bot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bot. Yes, Anatomy of a Bot. Yes. At 10:15, and then 11 a.m. it says The Rest is Giant Robots, which is the podcast for
Simon Furman and
Simon Furman. Yep.
Yes, thank you. Noon chill out room opens, and then noon James Alexander panel, who's the other guy from
He's Megatron in Cyborg, and he's also Grimlock as well.
Yep. He does.
And the funny thing about as I've been watching a little bit of Cyberworld, and the more I hear it, the more I can't unhear it, is that his Megatron just sounds so eerily like Josh Brolin. It sounds so much like Josh Brolin, and it's so weird, because you wouldn't imagine Megatron ever sounding like Thanos, and yet it works.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I must admit he does a pretty good job. I mean, I've watched a few episodes to kind of like get his performance of like the characters he voices. It's the same with Jessica Carroll as well, with Aaliyah. They are good. I mean, like I say, I mean, there's not much to flush out the story because of it being so
Yeah.
5-minute episods, which is the problem. And
Yeah,
I'm
and
not.
don't compare it with other actors who did the character. He does his own thing, and that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, it's good to see. I mean, for me personally, when it comes to performances, everybody's obviously Frank Welker is the GOAT, if you want to say it that. You know,
always going to be the GOAT.
He's always going to be the GOAT. Same as Peter Cullen.
Yeah.
However, when it comes to voicing Megatron or anyone relating to that, my favorite next to Frank is Corey Burton.
Oh, in animated,
Because Corey Burton was Megatron in animated, and I loved his approach. Like he would kind of came over almost like old British, kind of like a thing to the performance, and I was just like, I really like that.
Yeah. I mean, Corey played Megatron like a cunning villain, and
yes,
I mean it's mandatory that anyone who plays Megatron should provide their own take to the character.
Yeah,
and that I think thus far over the 40 years that this franchise has been going on, we've had a different slew of Megatrons, and the definitive one is always going to be Frank Welker, always. But I think going back to James Alexander, I mean, if you ever heard him talk and you ever actually hear the scenes where he does actually play Megatron, I think I made a post about it on Twitter and on Blue Sky, saying that this Megatron sounds like Josh Brolin, and it's like okay, that works, and I like it because it's a different take on the character. So yeah, I mean that praise for him is hugely deserved.
Yeah.
Well, we've had fresh takes of Megatron ever since David Cage took over.
Yeah.
He did his own thing. Dan Reardon did his own thing for Robots in the Skies.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I agree. Where was it? James Alexander. So 12:30 p.m. Legend Experience for Darren Norris for the Sunday people.
Mm-hmm.
Then 1 p.m. Engineering Chaos. That sounds interesting and ominous. That'd be cool. 1:50 p.m. registration closes. 2 p.m. The Year of the Beast. Oh yeah, that's the Beast Wars panel.
Yeah, because it's the 8th anniversary of Beast Wars this year as well.
Yes. I'll be going to that because you know me, I love Beast Wars. Always will.
And not only that, but it's actually kind of amazing how 2026 seems to be a anniversary smorgasbord of different anniversaries for many things happening with Transformers. It's actually quite insane.
I'll be definitely going to see that.
Cybertron as well. Don't forget.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But yeah, I'll be definitely going to see that, hopefully, the Year of the Beast. I mean, that's going to be hosted by Chris McFeely, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So the man that has all the answers and knows all about the lore and background of most things, that would be a really interesting panel. So yeah, looking forward to that. 2:30 p.m. Legends Experience of Vince DiCola for Sunday people. And then 3 p.m. is Target 1986, which I believe is Andy.
I think it's
actually no. It's the Q&A panel with James Roberts and Simon Furman and Jeff Senior looking back on the 40th anniversary of the entire of their work in the franchise.
Right. Sweet.
Oh, cool. The Target 2006 wasn't that the first Simon Furman one?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
So
that'd be a good panel, actually. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
That might be cool to check out. Yes.
I think so too.
Yes, as Megatron once said.
Excellent.
I like you, pussycat. Yes. 4 p.m. chill out room closes, and 4 p.m. trader hall closes, and then 4 p.m. Vince DiCola panel. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then after that, Constructicon Part 2, which is the close, and then goes into the closing ceremony after that. And then Que Sera, Sera, whatever will be, 6 p.m. It all finishes. And we finally made it to the schedule.
Yeah.
Yay. God, that took a lot longer than I was planning. But anyway, so where we go. So that's the schedule for TFNation 2026. It's looking to be an interesting year again.
Well, I'm stoked for it. So
I am.
I'm excited. I mean, aside from the fact that it's just seeing all of you guys again.
Yes.
But B, the fact that Vince friggin' DiCola, and
I know,
just getting to actually experience his music in person and hear it in person I mean that's an event that you have to see to actually experience.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You're not going to beat that one.
I mean, we saw Stan Bush a few years ago, and that was like you couldn't describe. Like, if you had said to me as a kid, watching the movie for like the 100th time as a kid, you'd meet that guy singing the song.
Yeah.
And it'd be like you'd never believe it. And then to say,
not to mention the energy that was in the room. I mean,
it's going to be the same again, I think.
Yeah.
It's going to be the same.
So I'm curious. I mean, I don't exactly know what the formation for the concert is going to be like for Vince DiCola's concert, but I'm sort of expecting it to be not sitting down, but everyone's going to be standing up, and just the vibration of the room is probably just going to be pumping once the music gets going.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to be. There's going to be
because as soon as you hear. I'm sorry to cut you off, Tony. But what I was going to say was that as soon as you hear Autobot City Battle, and as soon as you hear Showdown, as soon as you hear Escape, and as soon as you hear Pursuit, and also as well, as soon as you hear the death of Optimus Prime in real life, that's going to be the air will go out of the room. Go back in.
Yeah, the Unicron. Yeah. Speaking of which, did you see that video with Jaden singing? And they have that concert.
Yeah, I did. That was really awesome.
Yeah, doing the concert, the orchestra, the choir doing the Unicron theme. It felt like demonic almost. It was fantastic.
I'm sort of. I mean, I don't think it's going to be anywhere as close to that because
no, it won't be. No.
I mean, you would need a bigger venue. For that kind of performance and for a bigger stage,
it's just going to be good. Going to be
absolutely So I'm expecting and I'm curious to see what the venue for that will look like and the stage presentation as well. I mean, I expect behind, and I think it will be a thing. I think it will be a thing anyway. But I expect behind the players themselves, there'll be the players, the screen behind showing scenes from the '86 movie.
Yeah,
just to go along.
Yeah. That it would just fit, wouldn't it? Like seeing all the scenes that the score plays to.
But
it would fit, and I think it really ties everything together because I mean, this is music that you heard from that film, and it's also going to be tied with the film itself. And I think as well, I mentioned this before, when Vince DiCola kind of goes in and out of Transformers. He will no doubt do some music from Rocky IV because keep in mind he did the soundtrack for Rocky IV, and that's gonna be fun. So
because the Ivan Drago theme is almost like the Unicron theme.
I can't wait for the Unicron scene. Just the music for the Unicron is be like dun, 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 dun. It's just gonna be so good.
You reckon that'll be the first track because it's like the
I think so. Yeah,
it really does has to be the first. I can't wait for all that Decepticon battle. My favourite bit is the da 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 da. That basically, everybody's going to be just going nuts when that comes on, and I reckon everybody's going to be shouting all the dialogue as well. It's going to be fantastic.
Oh, 100%. Because I mean, once that score plays. Immediately, your brain just locks in, and you feel that jolt of electricity going through you, and you memorize the lines by heart.
Because everyone's going to shout, "Ow, my foot!" at me. So
yeah, exactly.
It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, it's just like
fantastic.
It's just like, Obolus, look, it's Unicron. Yep. And just go through the whole thing. Oh, you won't be able to hear.
That we probably won't get a release of the concert.
No, but
there's probably too much red tape to go through to release any of that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, did the same with Stan Bush. I mean, I've got videos that I took of it, and I've never posted them online or anything. I think no, I did a montage, but I didn't use the audio. I just showed him playing the guitar and that.
Do a montage.
I didn't see the I wasn't there to experience the Stan Bush concert, but I saw from people that actually got the chance to see it. The concert itself was spliced into like 20-second segments and just incorporated.
I have the full content, the full concert of Stan Bush on my YouTube page. It's not perfect sound, but you can see the enjoyment of everyone.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
that was such a buzz in the air that night.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and again, we're all singing at the top of our lungs, and he did dare about 5 times as well.
Not to mention the day afterwards, when he was supposed to go to his stand to sign, and that he's still broken from yesterday's concert.
Yeah,
yeah, we can understand that he was broken up after that.
Yeah, because I mean, it's a different thing.
He put his
American
heart and
fans,
soul
no
into that
offense to
performance.
them, but
Yeah,
they didn't react as nicely as we did, shall we say? You know, and we're all thanking him again. Thank you, Stanbush. It was fantastic.
I mean,
so
to be honest,
and so I imagine that when the Vince DiCola concert comes along, that everyone's reaction to that will just be an immense, much deserved thank you to the man and his music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I
absolutely.
can't wait to sign that to go with me Stanbush wherever I've gone.
Yeah. Tony, a quick question. Do you have the other score as well of the '86 movie?
I don't. I just got this one.
Okay. Well, that's too bad because unfortunately the score for the '86 movie there was a score available a few years ago, but now that's sadly out of print. So
it's the one that had all the extra music on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, yeah. Do you have that one?
Give me a link. You'll get it.
Thank you. I also get that. I get that sound.
If you need something, ask this man right here next to me.
So I can get the Scott Brownlee on there, and I can get Vince DiCola on there. This is the movie with about 1 million signatures on it. So,
Tony, this is what I was referring to.
Yes,
so this,
that is the one. Yeah, that is exactly the one.
Unfortunately, now this version of the score is out of print.
So is this one, to be fair.
Funnily enough, I've actually seen cheaper copies of that being sold on eBay.
Yeah, it's on eBay. Yeah, I've seen it up on eBay, but you can't go to HMV and buy this anymore.
No.
I thought this would have been 2001.
Yeah, I think so. So going back onto that, I mean, especially now, given where we are at the state of physical media, I think that the preservation of these sorts of things matters immensely.
It does, and the thing is, as well, is if you haven't got a physical media, how do you get them to sign it?
Mm-hmm.
No.
You know, and this whole debacle about—I'm not going to go on to it, but this whole debacle with Sony's not helping anything, is it?
No. I mean, we won't repeat what's already been said about it. But I think in regards to the '86 movie score and everything like that. Funnily, I was actually trying to get a hold of a physical copy of the Rocky IV soundtrack, but even then, that's gone out of print too. So
I don't think I've ever seen it, quite honestly.
The funny thing is that I've never seen a physical copy of it. The only version of the soundtrack to Rocky IV I've ever seen, and it's the only one you can actually get. It contains a lot of different songs by different bands, and only a few songs from the score, but not like the full score itself. The full score really
the soundtrack, not the score. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't mind. I really don't mind the soundtrack to Rocky IV. It's got some really good tracks. It's got some really good tracks in there because I expect. I mean, I know we're kind of repeating ourselves a bit, but I think when the concert comes along and it kind of dips back and forth between Rocky IV, expect Hearts on Fire.
Oh yeah,
Hearts on Fire to play there. So
he's gonna play that.
Hearts on Fire. I mean, if you've ever seen Rocky IV, I mean that track is so cheesy, but it's quintessentially 80s.
I'm hoping that he might have copies to sign, so he might bring some copies with him to sign. It's possible.
Maybe.
You know, I don't know for sure, obviously, but it'd be nice if he's got one now. I'll definitely get one and get him to sign that too.
I mean, you never know. But just finishing what I was going to say. I mean, in regards to the score to Rocky IV, I mean, it's tragic how that's gone so quickly out of print, and also as well, if anyone's ever got a chance to get a hold of Vince DiCola's other music besides his work with Transformers and Rocky. That's even harder because I've been trying to find Raymond. Do you remember years ago when you gave me that USB containing all the music from Transformers and it had Vince DiCola's music as well?
Yeah.
Thanks for that because that's been good music for me, and I listen to that a lot. I've been listening to that a lot, and I think that it's sad how Vince DiCola's music is not as ubiquitously available compared to everybody else's music. You have to like scour the deepest parts of the internet to find it.
Oh yeah, he also did the soundtrack to that. Just.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, yeah.
But no,
the soundtrack to that.
Yeah, was it the artistic transformations he did? I think was for a BotCon. I think was it?
Yeah, that was the demo tracks from the '86 movie, and a few tracks that what was it? No Mercy.
Yeah.
No Mercy that was on there.
You can't find them anywhere.
All out of print.
Not physical, at least.
That's it.
I mean, it's insane how at one point these things were available to get a hold of, and now they're just gone within the blink of an eye. It's insane.
Well, it's that sort of thing. I mean, different companies produce different things. Like they'll produce something for a year, and then it, as a special edition version, and then they are out of print until they release it on Blu-ray, for example. Yeah, it's like. But I mean, I look at the movies I've got. I mean, there's a fucking stack behind me here. I need shelves to put them on. But I've got a stack behind me. I've got thing is there's films on here and then there's stack there and downstairs that you cannot find online without sealing the 70s.
One last thing I wanted to mention about Vince DiCola quickly in regards to his music. I think that for us that grew up listening to the soundtrack and watching the '86 movie, I think it's probably worth mentioning that this moment right here feels like a very pivotal moment, not just for us fans, but I think a pivotal moment for TFNation as a convention. Because if you look back on who they've managed to get in the past and leading up to present day, it's great that you guys were able to see Stan Bush, and now that we get to see Vince frigging DiCola, I mean, I'm curious as to. I mean, we're kind of pushing ahead a little bit, but next year, correct me if I'm wrong, is the 20th anniversary of the 07 movie.
Oh Jesus Christ! It is,
Yeah.
It is.
Won't it?
It is, and as scary as that sounds, you never know if these kinds of things move the way they do. But if Steve Jablonsky ever turns up, that would feel like the culmination of musical acquirement.
It is rumored that he's involved with the movie next year.
Oh, right. Well, okay, fine.
Yeah, Michael Bay is doing a movie for next year, and it will be the 20th anniversary. So,
wow.
If that's the case,
didn't Steve Jablonsky did the music for Gears of War as well?
He did. I mean, he's been kind of locked into mostly doing Michael Bay's filmography. But aside from that, he does a fair amount of video game work from time to time.
Yeah, so he's pretty. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah, you're right. But to be fair though, I don't think they'll get him next year though, and the reason is I think
you don't know if he's going to be part of a promotional, because if the movie does come out,
it's
what is the best way to promote a movie? Send one of your artists to a convention. Who knows?
I mean, I can't say no for sure, but it's just that I don't think that they want to do two concerts in a row, if that makes sense, Yeah,
I mean, as I say, we haven't had another concert since Stan Bush, and it's been like 8 years.
Yeah, 2000.
I would probably think in regards to in regards to music, they wouldn't be so quick to launch into. Okay, so now we've done a concert for this year. Let's do a concert for next year, because I think that's kind of throwing out too much money to get whoever they can for that. So I think the one thing to prioritize that would be let this year celebration happen first, and then let a few years go by, and then if things turn out okay and if reception is just as glowing as I think this one will be, then there might be another musician from Transformers, and I'm hoping that maybe Steve Jablonsky will show up. And if not him, then I'm sort of keeping an open mind for if any musical accompaniment comes along that maybe gets some people from the shows. What?
Cybertronic Spray.
Yes.
I wouldn't like Brian Tyler either. Transformers Prime.
Brian Tyler would be good. Yeah, Brian Tyler would be good. Or even Robert Buckley. I mean, I mentioned this in the last video I did. Nobody ever brings up Robert Buckley. Nobody ever brings him up.
Yeah.
It's like everybody mentions XYZ, but nobody ever brings up Robert Buckley. I mean, the guy's
you can listen to his stuff on Spotify. Yeah, you can listen to his stuff on Spotify. And but if you listen to my favorite track that he did for Beast Machines is Pursuit. It's just fantastic. It feels like a PlayStation 1 game. It's fantastic. But if you listen to because you've got Beast Wars and you've got Beast Machines. So you've got Beast Wars is very tribal and jungly, and you've got in the background. But if you listen to Beast Machines, it's the same almost, but techno instead.
And I think that symbolizes the change of what was going on with music at the time as well, because moving away from slightly more traditional methods and moving into the more electronic techno vibe and trying that and really using that for that show. I think that works. So it's a case of just moving from one tier to the next.
But it also because the setting of the show, you've got the technology versus the organic, and you've got that.
Of course.
It all adds into that too.
So I mean, you know what? I mean, I want to see Robert Buckley get more appreciation. I think it only seems fair that for every musician that's ever contributed to this franchise for the past 40 years, I've never seen anyone give fanfare to Robert Buckley. That needs to happen. Damn it.
Yep.
Well, if there's any event that tries to keep things fair around all generations, and anyone that's ever worked on Transformers, never say never for TFNation.
That's true too.
Yeah,
that's true too. I mean,
we almost had Peter Cullen. Almost.
I know.
Well, I already met him.
Blasted virus.
Unspecified virus from unknown origin. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Something we don't talk about those
things happened, and unfortunately, events occurred that prevented that from really happening.
You know what? Right, I've never been so depressed when, I mean, this is the thing. This is hats off to TFNation. They didn't have to do anything that weekend. They didn't have to do anything at all. But they still did something. They put on, a few panels and stuff like that. Tofu was running simultaneously. So on Saturday, I've got my telly there. I've got my computer here. I'm watching them do that, and I'm also buying things on from Tofu, right? At the same time. And I've got a couple of beers. I'm like, there's something missing. There's something missing right now.
It's all of you guys.
All of you guys.
Yeah. That was
tried
the thing,
doing.
but there was nothing we could do. I mean,
No.
it's a pandemic. All right, they went out their way. They put on a virtual event for us. Granted, it's nowhere near the same as being there, and it was like so strange not to be there.
It's not. It wasn't the same, but I mean, it was. I'm sorry to cut you off, Lawrence, but the one thing I was going to just mention quickly, it wasn't the same, but at the same time, it was enough. It was enough to at least so things have happened. We can't do the convention. We can just do something. Do something to make it work, and I think with what they were able to do, they managed to achieve something. I think that the best. I mean, looking back on it now, it was shocking. Those 2 years just kind of went by, and everything kind of went down the toilet. But and everything else as well. But at the same time, we at least got something. We got something, and after that kind of fizzled out, the wheels started turning back and said, okay, you know what? 2 years sucked. Let's get back to normal. Let's try and resume normalcy.
Yeah, and I think for the most part it has. But then things like Sony doing their thing, and then and all that sort of stuff kind of reminds you.
Well, that's an entirely different subject altogether.
No, but you know what I mean. It's kind of like if things are getting back to normal, and then something like that comes at you. It's kind of like, wait, what? What's happened? Have I missed something?
Yeah, of course.
But anyway, back to TFNation. It is. Hang on, I've got my timer. Are you ready? Because
let me just turn his camera off.
I've been keeping an eye on your timer, and let's see, where are we now?
5 days, 18 hours, 18 days. Oh, wait a minute. Can't see. 5 days, 18 hours, 2 minutes, and 59 seconds.
Hell to the yeah.
Yeah. 8,281 minutes or 138 hours.
Yeah, man.
5.8 days. There we go.
Thank you, Mr. Data.
Yeah.
Right, let's get in. There's a lot of comments. So Adam's been actually filling in a few blanks of certain things as well. So let's do that. So Adam says, I think the Constructicon on Friday is to explain how tickets, signings, premium tickets and stuff work, which is okay, interesting. Tony, so it says Adam says Tony is spot on. Vince's Legends experience is split over 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So because of the queue situation with that.
Yeah.
So
you'll get an allocated time between like 1 and 2 or something like that, and you'll go and do it, and then you know what I mean.
Kai Montgomery says Lady Bird on YouTube is a great sleeping pill.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you put on the Ladybird Transformers books, they are basically like an ASMR.
Yeah.
I mean, they're quite good. I mean, yeah. You look at it now; it's very simple storytelling. Yes, they're aimed for kids, but you know what? Hats off that they tried their own thing. They weren't like the cartoon and they weren't like the comics. They were doing their own thing.
And on a side note as well, in regards to
there wasn't anything else.
That's it.
And on a side note as well, I think one particular mention goes to the narrator of the latter half of those books, Peter Morinka, who narrated the 86 movie book and a few others after that as well. And his voice was so ubiquitous when it came to anime dubbing in the 90s.
Yes. And people speculate because there's no credit for him, but he may have been the same guy who dubbed over Sam Jones in Flash Gordon.
I think it was him. So I mean, things like that are not properly credited like they should be. So
no, but there's an issue with that. But anyway, moving on.
Yep. We've got Smithy with a Y saying, "See you guys at ClubCon. We'll be on stage." So he's going to be doing the cosplay.
Nice.
Cool.
Very
we'll be
cool.
in the bar, so come and say hi.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll be about, of course. You know, if you see my beautiful face and unfortunately Sam up there in the top right, if you see, I'm joking. But
and one quick mention because bad lagging causes this to happen. If anyone sees me, I will have this with me as always. I mean, I never go anywhere without it. So you'll be able to spot me as I'm inking my work in this. So
yeah, so nobody knows your face, Sam. Everybody knows just the top of your head. That's all they see.
Exactly. Of course.
Sammy, draw me like one of the French girls.
Well, when the time comes, I'll come to you. All right.
Yeah. When you see the iceberg, then do it. It'll be fine.
I was Matt Grant. Funnily enough, Matt Grant actually asked me that. I actually asked for suggestions of drawing, and he actually said, "Draw me like one of your French girls from Titanic." And I just got a picture of him and just drew a silhouette of a woman after it. And he's just like, touche, that actually is great. It was a bit of a cheap thing, but it was just a joke.
Yeah, that's what TFN's all about, you know.
Yeah,
fun. I mean, the key element of this is fun.
Silly nonsense with robots and alcohol. But if it's not your thing, it doesn't matter. Come and join us anywhere. It's all good.
Yep. The F in TFNation stands for fun. Not officially, but yeah. Andy Prime says, "I'm thinking about doing cosplay next year." Sweet.
Cool.
Go for it. I mean,
I've always
now
had a
I
respect
think feels like the best time to really invest in your cosplay and whatever character you decide to cosplay as. So
I've always had an admiration for cosplayers because it's like one thing, you have to have some kind of confidence about yourself in order to put yourself out there to really express yourself in that moment and dress as a character from a series. It could be from an anime series or whatever, but in this case, Transformers. It really does take a lot of confidence to do that, and I have a lot of respect because I have a lot of like self-confidence problems, just me being me, sometimes. And
John, can I just point something out that ever since I've known you, your confidence has ballooned quite immensely over the last couple of years, and because you've always done a really good job of rallying just the entire excitement of everything that this represents. You are not the same person that I knew you back in 2010. So don't sell yourself short.
No, I've noticed that too, because there's photos of you and Sam just sort of in the periphery of groups. You weren't quite, and then, but since then, everyone knows who you are pretty much.
Exactly, yeah. So you aren't part of the furniture in a way that you are the furniture, but you are part of the crowd that sits on the furniture.
That's it. But the thing with it as well, John, if you didn't have any confidence, you wouldn't be doing this right now.
Exactly.
No, that's the thing. It's like we've all had the experience of being first timers. And it goes back to, I can't believe next year for me, it will mark 10 years for me.
Wow.
Fucking hell, for me, it's 17 this year for me. That's a lifetime, isn't it?
And I can remember my first time in 2017. I just want to go. I've heard great things about this event. I'm going to meet people I've spoke to online. I'm going to meet people who I've seen the videos. I mean, I even posted a few videos specifically about TFNation as a first timer. And the response I got was I feel a lot more confident. People comment saying, like, we're looking
18 years. So, sorry again to cut you off, Lawrence, but what I was going to say was I've been going to these things for 18 years.
Yeah.
And I don't pay that much attention to the track record that I keep with these sorts of things anymore. But as this has kind of been exploding as much as it has, and I'm looking at my notes on my phone. I mean, I've been going to these things since 2003, and it's amazing how different things were then compared to how different they are now. Yeah. And it's like, I mean, that canyon-sized amount of distance is enormous.
Well, yeah, because if you've got the Metronome DVDs, there is a little Sammy on the DVD. But what I mean is that little room is no bigger than probably where you go to register at TFNation. Maybe even smaller than that. A couple of tables, and then a guest signing autographs, and then the next room is a few people, a Simon Fairman panel with a very young Dave Wallace sporting a mullet as well in that same video. Yeah. So if you see Mr. Wallace, if you don't know who he is, he's the guy on stage, introduces everything. Asking about his mullet.
Isn't it insane? Just how much distance there is between then and now.
Yeah.
And, the guy that was there in the crowd with the mullet has now become the guy in charge of, and pretty much just like the showman, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is that, like I say, I was saying about there's like a handful of dealers, but then you go into the dealers' room now, it's like you get overwhelmed. There's so many.
A grand hall. It feels like
a whole fucking massive one, and then you've got Toy Fu that are making like £250,000 for charity
and that's incredible as well.
It's super incredible. I mean, I'm happy to help that. But the thing is, it's good because you must buy from Toy Fu. I say this in every video.
Yeah.
You must buy from Toy Fu. If you spend £1, if you spend £100, or anything in between that, doesn't matter. Just go buy something from Toy Fu. They will have something that you want. If it's a badge, if it's a Black Zarak, if it's anything in between that.
Black Zarak.
Black Zarak. I had to bring it in, sorry. But no, what I'm saying though is they get rare things as well. Things you will never see in person before. And you go, oh my God, what's that? Diaclones.
And I think it all comes back to just how big the convention has become versus how small it was. I mean, with how you see these things start off as a 30-person soiree and then explodes into thousands of people. That's insane, and as we are now at the 10th anniversary of TFNation, that's even more alarmingly absurd that the anniversary of that has now reached like mammoth-sized amount of people to go to these things.
And they just get bigger and bigger every year. And I'm not talking about the guests or anything, but the amount of people that last year was the first time. I mean, I got accosted by, I don't know, loads of people saying, "Oh, I didn't know about this until I saw your video. I'm glad I saw it." And I'm like, I was overwhelmed. I just didn't know what to say. Like, that's brilliant. Thanks for watching my videos. And, are you enjoying it? It's the best thing ever. The best moment of that was a few years ago. I used to work at the Entertainer Toy Shop. And this little lad, can't have been more than 4 or 5, comes up buying some Transformers. And I just happened to mention to him, "Oh, in a few months down in Birmingham, there's going to be a Transformers convention." And his dad asked me a question. I said, "Oh, go on his website." Anyway, go walking through. I had bags full of stuff like you do. Walk back towards the bar, and there was that little lad dressed like Optimus Prime. And he goes, "It's you, the man from the toy shop." And I went, "Yeah, that's me." And he went,
so cool.
"Yeah," and he went, "This is the best thing." And he went, "I've seen the real Optimus Prime." I said, "The real one? Where?" He goes, "I was outside." I said, "Did he transform?" He goes, "No, he must have been tired." Bless him, little lad. And his dad was like, "So how are you enjoying it?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's good. It's tiring." I said, "Yeah, I've been doing this a long time. Yes, I know. It never gets any less tired." But that was such a brilliant thing. Just like Optimus Prime, and to him, he met the real Optimus Prime, and that will stay with him forever.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
And if he never goes again, but he can, even though when he grows up, he'll realize just a truck that paints like it. But for that moment, that little lad sat in the truck was the real Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
I suppose in a way that's kind of like being a little kid and seeing characters at Disneyland, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. Same thing.
Pretty much. And that, I think, it's and also I won't do too much onto this, but the one thing I've noticed is I think that when now that we've seen this for ourselves, we've seen that shift from when we experienced this, from the very first time we walked through those doors in the dealer room, and now that experience has been passed on to newer members of the fandom, and not only that, but also fans of our generation who want to bring their children to these things, and they get to experience firsthand what they did. It's kind of it's a beautiful way of passing on the torch.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll pass in the Matrix. Shall we say?
Passing the Matrix, yeah, of course, yeah.
But you know what I mean? No, you're right.
It's more than just the toys and everything. It's the community. I've been to BotCon in America. I've been to conventions in Germany. I've been to conventions in Belgium. I did my own conventions here in the Netherlands.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
No,
Raymond, just out of interest, did you go to TFCon?
No, not yet.
Okay,
that's the only one I haven't been to yet.
I'd like to do at least one TFCon at some stage.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, though, I mean, people going, "Oh, well, why don't they why don't they put it into the NEC?" And I went, well, as soon as you do that, it then loses what TFNation is.
Yeah.
Because everybody's been to a Comic-Con that is just kind of a general Comic-Con. So they've got actors from Power Rangers, Walking Dead, and Star Wars, and Star Trek, or whatever. So there's a bunch of myriad different franchises all there at the same time. Then you lose that community.
And I think being realistic about it, if you want to try and keep something like this going for as long as you can, you have to kind of keep it at a minimum amount of what's allowed. Because if you let too much water into the balloon, eventually that's going to pop.
Exactly, yeah. And then what happens is they'll be able to afford the big guests and things like that. But then what will happen is people will turn up, they'll buy a few toys, they'll get their autographs, then they'll go home the same day. And they might go, "Hey, Shu, how are we doing?" And
it becomes less of a convention where it's formed like a brotherhood and more just like something a little bit corporate.
Yeah.
So one of the best.
That's what I always say. BotCon is business. TFNation is pleasure.
Yes,
precisely. Yeah. So when
BotCon did not have a dealer room, no one would be going. If TFNation didn't have a dealer room, we'd still be going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So in fairness, you have to keep some consistency in regards to what's allowed and how much water you can put in said balloon. So
I agree.
Lord Lawrence, you were saying?
Because it's like I was saying, like, you know, one of the highlights, or if not the highlight, despite the events they put on for us, is just sitting at that Hilton bar and chatting to each other. And if you're lucky, you know, some of the guests that are so nice, you might get to have a drink with them and chat with them. At a regular convention, you just don't get that.
No, you don't.
No.
I've been to Starter conventions.
You have to, you queue up and you meet them, and it's and a lot of conventions, in a nice way, are a lot of general sort of chaos because there's so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
And despite and the thing about TFNation is it's not a huge event, and you've got a crew, and the crew know all the long time, and that you can always go to them. And the thing is, if TFNation became more like a traditional convention, like say if it was moved to the NEC and it became more like that, they'd be able to get more people in, and that but then again, it would lose so much of its appeal.
Yeah, it would.
I mean, I've been the thing with TFNation as well which is usually unheard of at conventions. If they say the cosplay is going to start at 7, it will start at 7. I've been to other conventions in the past where you've got your little brochure and that, and it tells you everything that's in there, the schedule and stuff. And they've gone cosplay at 7 o'clock, and you wait until 9 o'clock before it started. And nobody knows what's going on.
In terms of time consistency, nothing is really like properly legitimate.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, like I say, I've been to hundreds of conventions in the past before I started going to Auto Assembly and TFNation, and you ask somebody a question, one of the runners and stuff like that, one of the volunteers, they have no idea what's going on. The usually response is, "Oh, they told me to stand here," and I went, "Was that it? I've got a legitimate problem. Can I who's in charge?" And they generally don't know what they're doing. And one debacle one year was I'd gone to, I think it was Voyager had just finished, and Kate Mulgrew was there, and a few of the big Voyager cast members were there, and the autograph system, which was hilarious, shall we say, because when you got a pass and you had a number on the pass, like Auto Assembly used to do, whereas now it's just a coloured armband, isn't it? Well, I'd gone there, and I had to wait till almost the time I was getting my train home to get my autographs. I couldn't just go. And I said, look, I'm going to miss my train if I don't get my autographs. I've paid extra to get them. And they're going, can I just join this queue? I've got to leave in about 20 minutes. And they're going, oh, no, you can't do that. People have booked. I said, well, what am I supposed to do? And I'm going to get a refund if I don't get my autographs. And it took me at least almost till I was due to go. They rushed me to the front of the queue, only because I complained. But TFNation, there is none of that. None of that.
TFNation's organizing is a lot more precise and fair, and it's why, with everything being as round the clock properly managed, there's nothing there that feels like halfway or improper. Pretty much everything that goes on there is managed carefully, managed precisely, and managed properly, and it's all carried out through the hardworking staff over there, and how much of a great job they put in year after year after year.
And all the staff know exactly what they're doing. They've got all the information. Like I said earlier, if there's something that they don't know, they will point you in the right direction of somebody who does know. And within, I don't know, a second, they'll go, I don't know, but somebody, Dave will know, and there you go. And you know what I mean? You problem solve. And that's one of the best things is communication, and a lot of conventions in the past lack that. But TFNation, French kiss.
Yeah, I mean it's less of a convention and more like a community.
Yeah,
a community. Yeah, yeah.
It is. I mean, it's like I don't see it as I'm going to a convention, getting my autographs, getting some toys, and blah blah blah. I go to see like my extended family.
Yeah.
Any just because you live wherever else you live away from me doesn't mean we don't see each other every day, but we keep in touch. We've got Facebook and things like that. We can keep in touch through that, and messages and whatever else, and Instagrams. So we don't. So like when we get there, no time has passed either. It's great. It's like, oh my god, I see you for all year. I mean, we do that, we hug and that, but like I said, no time has passed. It feels like.
Yeah, I mean, just from my standpoint, is that I don't see majority of people from one year to the next. And I mean, obviously, I went to TFN Manchester back in March, the one day event. Well, technically 2 days. Yeah, sir. Sorry.
How was it?
It was really good. I mean, I've been to the Manchester one before. This was my second time. I went when it was TFN Minicon, when they called it.
Yeah, that's the year you and I went, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I went to it when it was.
Sorry, John. I think that's a really good idea. Instead of expanding the main event, you've now got these little events dotted around. So if you can't make the main event, or one just happens to be, I don't know, Manchester down the road, you can go to that one and you can get the best of all worlds. So
in a way,
are expanded, but not to a point where it becomes less communal.
In a way, I mean, it's going like a 5-star restaurant. I mean, you get the starter at the beginning of the year, or starters at the beginning of the year, spread across the beginning months of the year. The main course, which is at the middle of the year, at the height of the summer, and then finally, as the year is gradually beginning to wind down, the dessert.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a free course meal.
Yeah. So Sam, you know, we've couldn't get a word in edgeways. What have you got to say about all this?
Well, as always, they're very excited. It's incredible the amount of time that just goes. 3 days left work for me. Yay! Then I'm off for 10 days. Fantastic.
He just lingers in the corner.
Yeah.
But it's going to be great to see everybody again, to see all the crazy people, to see the many shenanigans. There's always stories. There's always random stuff that happens at TFN.
Oh yeah, like the naked man that time.
Yes, the naked man.
Harvest for Justice. The mice.
I missed that by 15 minutes because
I missed that. I mean, I know that the naked man has become the stuff of convention legends at this point. I mean, everyone and their dog seems to mention, "Oh, did you know there was a naked man at this convention?" It's like, no, I didn't know there was a naked man at this convention. Tell me more.
My understanding is that because that particular night, I remember because I think I headed up to bed about 2:30 in the morning. My understanding is that around 2:45. The lift opened up, a naked man walks out, goes to reception, apologizes, explains that, he's basically drunk, and he's accidentally walked out of his hotel room and locked himself out, and could he please have a key so he could get back in? That was what I was told.
No, that's the story I heard about that is just that he happened to be outside of his room when the room locked. But the big question is, what was he doing outside of his room, start bollock naked, but had time to put his shoes and socks on?
That's what makes the mystery all the more exciting.
Yeah,
we will never know the full story of that. I will never know the full story of that because I only know it from secondhand information. But from what I can gather, is that little bits of information seem to be spread across from everyone experiencing that firsthand. I was like, okay, so there was a naked bloke at the convention. I was like, okay, great.
And then there was,
why don't you just write it into the walls of the Hilton while you're at it?
Yeah.
Say, oh, did you know there was a naked man at this thing?
Then there was the Fathers for Justice as well.
Yeah, it's like, Jesus Christ.
Was that
these things need to be documented for a reason.
Yeah, right. So the Fathers for Justice, right? Somebody said, "Oh, there's somebody dressed like Batman," and of course, those nerds went, "Which version of Batman?" Right? And then it was like, "Oh no, he's Night Owl from Watchmen," and of course, the next question is, "Oh, which version of Night Owl is he? Is he Night Owl 1, Night Owl 2?" We need to know these things. Anyway, he was up on one of because apparently the weekend or the week that we were there, or the weekend of the week we were there, they had some kind of it was to do with single fathers not being able to get custody for the kids and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Fathers of Justice, I think.
Yeah, and they were protesting. Yeah. And he was stood outside one of the balconies, and he had this sign up, just like Night Owl for some reason from Watchmen. And then he had this sign up going, we want justice and all that kind of stuff. And we're stood outside, and this big, massive copper comes out. He goes, "Are you part of this this protest?" I'm like, "Well, no, we've come for toys. We've got toys. This is the crime." And then we found out that this is how I found out. He put the sprinkler system on and destroyed three or four rooms or something. Now, the reason I found out about this is it was our floor that he did it. And when I went upstairs, I got stopped by a couple of the housekeeping staff, and they went, "Oh,
yeah.
where you going?" I said, "I'm just going to my room." And they went, what room number is it? And I went 418 or whatever it was. And she went, "Oh, you're fine." I was like, "Oh, wow, what happened?" She goes, "Oh, that Fathers of Justice guy put the sprinklers on." Then I had £10,000 worth of damage, 50 grand's worth of damage, £1 million worth of damage. So there was probably 10 grand is probably accurate, but it was kind of like,
just racking up all the debts.
Yeah. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, if we'd have said our room was knackered, we could have got another room.
Yeah. There's been some interesting stuff that can happen.
Mice.
I mean, there was that one time where I got recognised by that voice actor.
Yes, I know the story. Yes, go on, John.
Yeah. What was his name? The voice
Andrea Zugala.
Andre Sogliuto, isn't it?
That's
Andrea Stagaluza. Yeah. I was in the bar, minding my own business, talking to some people, and then all of a sudden he just comes up to me, and he just goes, "You're nosy, aren't you?" And I went, "Yes." And I'm looking around myself, thinking I'm being punked in this moment. If anyone remembers MTV's Punked.
Well, that's a reference, John. Fucking hell, but go on.
It is a reference. But I'm looking around thinking, is this a joke? You know? And then he just goes, I really like. Oh yeah, it was like I really like what you do. I like your videos for TFNation, your live streams and stuff. I've been watching them. I was like, oh, brilliant, thank you. And he goes, "Come by my table tomorrow. I have a message for you." And I went, "Okay." So I do that. The next day, I go to his table, and he gives me a free print, autographs it. Very cool of him. And then he just goes like this to me, leans in, and he just goes, "I've got a message for you from Greg Berger himself." And I went, "What?" kind of thing. He just goes, "Greg Berger says hi." And this was a reference to a video I did that year, and I was talking about regrets. I did like a question saying about regrets, and I was talking about I think it was the one of the years where Greg Berger was there. I think it was either 2011 Auto Assembly, and Greg Berger was there, and I did the rookie thing of bringing too much to his table to get signed at once, which is a rookie thing. I was, my second ever convention, and I learned never to do that again since. And basically, that I mentioned that in the said video that I did. I regretted doing that, and I got a comment randomly in the video from someone called Greg Berger. And I thought it was just a general person called Greg Berger. I didn't think it would be him, so I just kind of thought it was a fake account at first. And he just put, "It's no problem," or "It's all okay." That was the comment. And then, so basically, Andre Sogliuto confirmed to me in person that it was indeed Greg Berger himself that commented on one of my videos. I was just like, but this is just like out of this world sort of scenario that was mental.
But I think it also, I mean, and sorry to backtrack way into this conversation in regards to this, but I think it only just shows that how far and how much you have come in your presence in this community and what you have done in it. So going back, I mean, not to drag this on any longer, but to going back on the issue of self-confidence and you being self-confident and everything else. I mean, if little things like that can happen and you get recognized by someone who's worked in this franchise, I mean, you're in. I mean, you are now on Mount Olympus when it comes to that form of recognizability in regards to that. So that shows immensely the distance and time between where you were and where you are now, and who you've interacted with, and how much that has meant something to you. So be proud of that.
Oh, yeah. It's a funny thing. I mean, it's like I said. Like you said earlier, when there's pictures from 2011, was it 2011 your first year or 2010?
2010.
Anyway, 2010. Like I said, there's pictures of you, like I say, in the periphery, and now you're in everybody else's pictures. You're everywhere. Yeah. And whereas me, I'm like, people told me I even got mentioned in the program one year. to say that if you know, if you're looking for something and you find someone with SG1 me, I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even know this, because usually what happens is I get my plus, put it into the room, put the program in the room, don't look at it again until I get home. And then, because Jamie, Magic Man, came over to me and he went, Jamie Harris, he went, oh, do you know you're in the book? I went, what? Oh, yeah, shit. Yeah, I mean, and then I get...
I think even before my first year, because of the pre-TFNation videos I had done, I remember, Sam, you pointed out to me that I was mentioned on the website as one of the YouTubers. So out of curiosity, I checked it out, and I thought, Jesus, I am as well. And then when I got there, it was like everyone was just so open. I was actually instantly recognised. It might have been Billy, by one of the crews. Literally, I walked into the Hilton on that Thursday and instantly recognised. I think before I'd even checked in.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I've been recognised, and it's kind of like, I mean, I don't do the YouTube to be recognised. I do it because I like to do it. But when somebody recognises you and goes, "I watch your stuff," and you kind of go, "What? Really?
You've made it. You've officially made it to Mount Olympus form of recognizability."
Yeah, but then when somebody asks for your autograph, you kind of go, "Wait, what? You want me to sign?"
That's not Mount Olympus. That's another.
Yeah, I mean, I was stood. Right, it's honestly true.
Right there.
I'm stood in the queue, waiting to see Sue Blue. When was she? Not last year, before.
2023, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I'm in the queue, and then I'm just stood. The queue was quite long, and I'm stood in front of a table, and I looked over and went, "Oh, there's a minicon I need for tidal wave. You know, Energon. I'm out of tidal wave." And I went, "I'm just be 2 seconds." Bought it. Come back. When I came back, somebody's walking down with the Vault book that everybody gets signed, because I started that trend. I started that trend. He come over to me and he went, "Oh, you're someone of SG1, aren't you?" I'm like, yeah, I know. And he goes, "I've been watching your videos, blah, blah, blah." And, "All right, cool. Would you mind signing my book?" I'm like, "Wait, what?" Okay. And I'm like, I mean, but there's better YouTube. There's you stood over there. Go speak to you. You know? I mean, like...
At this juncture, you've made it. And I've been saying that a lot, but at this juncture, you have made it. You are now in that place of recognizability when it comes to interest that people are so invested in. And if you've made it, and if someone recognizes you and they've watched your videos, you've made it.
Oh yeah, that's it. But then you know, it's crazy. And then one time though, this is honestly true. Stood at Toifu, and I bought something the year before. And Nick Davison come over and he goes, "Oh, that thing you bought, I can't remember what it was now." He goes, "I've got the bits here for it." I went, "Oh, right, I completely forgot about that." And he just handed me over because I already paid for it, you see. So anyway, that's happening. And I'm sort of looking. And then I get a tap on the shoulder. "Hey, you're Sam with SG1, aren't you?" I went, "Yeah." And he gave me the creepiest smile. Then he said this. He went, "I'm your #1 fan." I went, "Oh, my God, he's going to smash my ankles with a sledgehammer." And then I saw Simon. I went, "Simon, that thing, we need to go there and do that thing." "What?" And he goes, "What thing?" "You know the thing. Come on, let's go." I went, "Thanks for watching. Thank you. And I watched it. But it was the creepiest smile I got. Made me think, I'm like, holy shit, he's going to, and he will to me, isn't he?
I mean, I don't... Sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say, I mean, it makes me look like a prick, but honestly, the way he came across, I'm like, I have to get out of here, you know. So there is the both ends of the spectrum of that. So now I know how the guests feel, and that's why I always say, you know, leave them be, let them do their own thing. And so I've experienced it, not to the extent that they have, and I'm not, trying to think.
Well, what I was going to say was, I mean, has it got extreme to the point where they're waiting literally outside of your hotel door?
Well, if you'd followed me up, you may have done. I don't know.
If it gets to that stage, then maybe start thinking about higher priorities.
Yeah. But no, it was just that kind of. It was like I say, both ends of the spectrum. So you've got the nice. Oh my God, I can't believe you're. Can you sign? Yeah, cool. And then you've got the other side of the coin, which is the creepy. I'm going to break your ankles with a sledgehammer kind of creepy. So now, like I said, that's why one of the things when I said about approaching the guest is be polite, be this, be that, you know, and don't come across as creepy, you know, because I've experienced it myself, weirdly.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I can kind of identify with you there, Tony, because like everywhere, everyone in my hometown, particularly now, knows who I am from my TikTok.
Oh, nice.
And I'm getting,
That's especially the ladies. I've seen so many videos of you
photographs literally now
cuddling up with the ladies, Lawrence.
Yeah.
I'm getting asked for photos. Like, I mean, the other day,
Lawrence.
someone who I know just came up to me yesterday and said, "Oh, my daughter's seen you on TikTok."
A question for you, Lawrence.
What?
I couldn't help but notice in a recent TikTok video you were in a pub cuddling up to a rather attractive goth girl.
Oh yeah, yeah. She wanted to make that video.
Oh,
she did. Oh.
Goth girls.
Like I said, every video I see of you on TikTok, you got a pretty lady with you.
Goth girls.
You get around a lot, mate.
Yeah.
Basically, all I'm going to say is, if you see Lawrence and you're looking for someone as a, you know, maybe meet somebody, shadow him, shadow Lawrence.
I can personally testify that I have seen this man have random ladies come up to him and literally say to him, "We really like your TikTok videos.
Yeah,
Can we get a picture with you?"
And when that happened, Sam, that was actually the very first time I was asked to do that, and that wasn't even a local thing. I didn't have anything like sort of the following there I've got now.
I'm waiting for the video where there's you in your flat and there's at least 20 young ladies in the flat with you. Because at that point, we're all going to ask, what is Lawrence doing on a Saturday night?
Start calling him.
I don't. Well, I don't think you'll see that video, to be honest.
Oh, it exists.
If I bought
20 it exists, right? We just haven't seen it, right? Okay, good to know.
If I bought 20 young ladies back here, I don't think the reception would be very good.
Lawrence, be careful because you're red lights, and you know what it means in Amsterdam, right? Just saying.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you're giving off a lot of warning signs.
Well,
yeah.
And
now talking about girls. All right.
I think, John, we need to get some of these.
Yeah, so let's get on with these comments because there's a lot. Right.
Sorry that we kind of railroaded the conversation.
No.
Much.
Hey,
Everyone's fun. So
yeah, there's no problem. Like I said, there's no real thing to my streams anyway, so I just let people talk freely. So it's all part of the conversation, so it's all good. So Smithy with a Y is next. He says we will be getting Darren. We will be getting Darren Norris doing knockout for the script reading, which will just be amazing. I cannot wait for that.
The thing with the script reading, though, is they will probably throw in Fairly Odd Parents reference. They might throw in the Team America reference as well. So you'll get a bit of everything, which is really cool.
You get a bit of Cosmo and a few other characters.
Yeah, a bit of Cosmo, yeah.
I'll be very surprised if they allow him to do Team America.
Yeah. I'd be a little surprised. I'd be a little
you
surprised.
Never know. I mean, to be fair,
this might not happen.
To be fair, it is an adult time of the night, so you never know.
Yeah,
maybe they might do like a 18s only one.
Yeah, 11 times.
We had one before with DC Douglas.
Yeah, DC Douglas did one, didn't he?
Yeah.
Couldn't get in because it was packed.
Yeah.
Or they might just put like a little thing in there, like you're an actor.
Yeah, acting, Gary. No I in Team America.
You're going to fuse everybody, Gary. Or should I say, Ahmed?
Yeah.
I love Team America.
Me too.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's a class. It's a great film.
I can't wait to get into Saturday. It's going to be so fucking cool.
Adam White says Saturday will be a long day for volunteers. Please be kind to them. Yeah, it will be. It's going to be a long day for a lot of everyone, the organisers, volunteers. Yeah.
I mean, everyone at the convention will be rushed off their feet. So.
Oh yeah.
And even if it looks like they're doing nothing, they're doing something.
Yeah. God bless them for it.
Yeah.
Unless you're a certain J-Bot.
Yeah. If you don't know who that is, it's a guy kind of looks a bit like Ram Man from Masters of the Universe. And he's always And he's always got a pint in his hand, so you can't miss him.
Well, funny story.
Man for the rest of the universe.
Funny story. I've been told by Rail Sam Silvermoon that apparently he wants to have some words with me. Apparently at TFNation, J-Bot. I did a live stream and he was watching it, and I can't remember exactly what I said. Obviously, it was all in jest anyway. But I said about him kind of like always being in the bar when he's supposed to be on somewhere, like stationed on a door or something, and he's always got a pint in his hand in the bar, and he's like, "Are you supposed to be volunteering?" Like, "No, I got my times wrong. I'm on tomorrow instead." I'm like, "You just told me an hour ago that you were what?" I love you, Jamie. I love you, Jamie. He's great.
So when you wake up in the hospital, you know, I'll make sure that your beer's not been drunk.
Yeah. Adam says Sunday mornings. He says Titan Returns is Battersea Transformers store. Honestly, well worth a look. So it's so that's what we were talking about. Titan Returns on Sunday is actually the Battersea Power Station guys Transformers store.
Oh,
that'd be
cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
Marcel says 2nd of August, also my 3rd anniversary with my wife.
Oh,
very nice.
Congratulations.
He did say something that he wanted to do something in regards, because obviously his wife gave him authority to come to TFNation on their anniversary. So he's already got a red flag against him right now. So basically, I'm not going to say what, he'll probably announce it himself in the comments if he's still watching, but he wants to do something special for his wife. So I'm just going to leave it at that for now. Marcel says again, I need to bring, what the hell's that? Tissues, handkerchiefs for the concert.
Well, yeah, I mean, when we get to the point where Vince DiCola starts performing the Death of Optimus Prime, that's when you'll need them.
Yes, yeah.
Wait. Oh, for crying.
Yes, for crying.
What do you think the tissues are for?
You know, right. No, I'm thinking of something else there.
Yeah, we're going to leave. We're trying
Marcel alone.
Wrong idea,
Right.
Yes.
Oh, damn! Sorry, I've just been told this has been pulled off of YouTube from.
I didn't say anything. I said fuck off for crying. Right. Okay.
It will be the second time Marcel will be coming to the TFNation, and last time he came on his own, and he's on the spectrum. So kudos to him.
Great.
Yes. He's a real nice guy. I mean, I think I spoke to him a little bit last year. Not much, because it's one of them things is I try to give everybody that I talk to time to, you know, I try to, like, it's one of those things is that you always say, have a few minutes with them. So, right, I've just got to go do something, and I'll see you in the bar later. And then it just doesn't seem to happen. And then it's like it happens
because the weekend goes by so quickly. You never really get to have that much of an opportunity to talk to that many people. So I mean, that's why being selective with who's there and who you get to meet makes a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's been times where literally just simply walking down, just from the dealer room or going back to the dealer room, just that little stretch from the bar going back and forth. The amount of times I've been stopped, it takes me about an hour just to get there and back.
Well, one year it took me nearly 2 hours to get from the dealer's room to the bar, and I'm like, look, I don't mean to be rude, but I really need to pee. You know,
and if you don't let me go, I will do it here, right where I'm standing.
Yeah. Although, just to segue ever so slightly, I was once at the in the toilets at Spider's nightclub, my usual haunt on a Saturday night, and some guy came up to me and went, "Hey, you're sound with SG1." Bearing in mind, I'm a little drunk and I'm also mid pee at this point. I'm like, okay, yeah, what? That's the weirdest place I got recognised in my hometown while having a piss in a nightclub. Anyway, moving swiftly on.
Yeah. I've had that before. Like you say you stood at a urinal in a pub toilet. Someone comes in, stands at the urinal next to you, goes, "Oh, hang on, ain't you Lawrence?" Yeah, I am.
I'll shake your hand, but
I'm preoccupied.
That would be really interesting. Just piggybacking on what Tony said about what we're saying, like peeing in that spot because you were dying for a piss. I could just imagine that, just kind of like the message to Billy. It's like, Billy, what? Can you bring your special bucket of sand? Tony's just done his just pissed on the floor. That would be really interesting. And you just see Billy furiously pointing at you like he did me at one time, blocking a fire exit by accident. Anyway.
What makes you think it's me, John, that's going to do that? You know.
Right, Marcel says again, I still need a physical soundtrack. Yeah, you do, yes.
eBay is your friend, unfortunately, at this point.
Yeah.
Especially given the fact that it's becoming harder and harder to find these things anywhere for a reasonable price. The only reasonable price you can get it from is anywhere like eBay.
Yeah.
Although somebody might be selling them at TFNation. It's possible, unlikely, but it is possible. So check. So check. But there's the new one they're releasing as well, isn't they?
The release,
the
remastered album.
That's the one. Yeah.
Smithy with a Y is next. He says, look on the website called Discogs. They may have some for sale on their.
I think I've seen a library of Vince DiCola's discography mentioned on there, and some of his earlier work is listed on that site. So if you can find them for a good price,
but I'm not sure if Discog really sells them.
Oh no! So it's not. I don't think. Discogs isn't like a buying site. It's more of it's just a
library
site where it's a site where every band, every performer, every etc's work has been listed there.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Adam says they will never get Cybertronic Spree. Why is that, Adam? Why is that?
I know the reason why. I've been explaining.
There's too many members. There's too many members. It's legit.
It's the costumes they've got to bring. It's the gear they've got to bring. And then it's probably significant others they've got to bring. But it's nice to dream, isn't it? Nice to dream.
Yeah, I mean, as great as it would be to have Cybertronic Spree at TFNation, I mean, for them to come, that's ballooning the cost right there of the whole convention.
Yeah.
And speaking of, I want to mention this quickly because this happened on the 4th of July, by the way. Speaking of Cybertronic Spree, did any of you see so I put this link up on Facebook. Randall Ung did that short film that he did, Transformers: Dawn of War. Yeah, and if you listen to it very carefully, Cybertronic Spree's soundtrack is spread throughout that, and it's so good.
I see
that. You need to watch that.
Yeah.
Tony, if you don't get a chance, I watched it about last week, so I'm currently in the process of watching different Transformers media, aside from just the 86 movie and Bumblebee and Transformers 1, and the live action films as well. But I'm watching different media, and Dawn of War, I watched that, and it's so good. I think you might really enjoy it.
Oh, I'll check it out. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Watch it in your own time. If you don't get a chance to watch it now, I'll tell you about it when I see you at TFNation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to watch that.
It's on YouTube,
that there is a passion project that Randall spent so much time working on and deserves full support.
I found it. Yeah, right. I'll give that a watch when I finish this.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, it's a bit of a retelling of G1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wendy Terry says, ClubCon sounds really fun. Will there be? I will be there watching the cosplayer.
Yeah. It's gonna be
and
good.
I will be there filming it.
Yep, he will.
Yep.
So obviously,
if you put it on YouTube, probably the sound will be blocked, but because of the music they use.
Yeah. To say, obviously, because of the concert this year, the regular ClubCon activities have been shortened.
Yeah, but I thought they would pull my Stan Bush video, but it's still on there, so unedited. So
yeah, see if it goes up. Yeah, because the thing, sometimes YouTube's algorithm beast of hell sometimes allows background. Not always, but sometimes. Like for example, you're in a pub and you're filming your friends and there's a song in the background. Sometimes they can let that go, but it's on occasion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it doesn't. It depend. Like if the sensory thing for music picks up 4 notes in a song, recognizes it's copyrighted.
It's weird because
then they'll pull the audio from the video.
Not always, no, because you can dispute it, and 90% of the time I've disputed it and won. So there is that.
Yeah. I've got to be careful with what you're using. I mean, I was surprised because I obviously I went to see Breaking Benjamin in Birmingham the other week or whatever, and I did a little video clip just of "Blow Me Away," which is on the Halo 2 soundtrack, the video game Halo, and basically I just did a little bit of the opening bit, and I thought this is probably going to get. I put it in my vlog, and I thought because it's. I know it's obviously live, but the way over the soundtrack, they were kind of like playing like how it comes in. So there's like a part that's kind of like they just play over the PA and then they just bring the live instruments in afterwards. And I thought that little bit will probably get triggered by copyright, but luckily it hasn't. So it can sometimes be very lucky, but it's very easy now. I think. It used to be something like, was it like 30 seconds maximum before it clicks in at one point?
Yeah.
Something as daft as that.
Yeah, I used to use Daily Motion because they were really relaxed with copyright infringement.
Yeah.
But now they're taken over by a new company, and now almost all my videos are gone there. So I'm not using them anymore.
I thought that's what happened. I mean, because for years I watched your stuff on Daily Motion, and then I realized, hang on a minute, where's your stuff go? I was like, oh,
yeah, they just removed it.
Damn it!
And videos of 10 years ago, I'm not going to do anything about them. So whatever.
Yeah. It goes back before YouTube was bought out by Google. Like there was plenty, like, you know, you could watch fully uploaded episodes of TV shows, you know, that hadn't been edited in any way. You got no ad.
You still can for the most part. You just gotta. It's one of those things that if you're prepared to search, you can probably find full episodes of stuff.
Yeah, I used to have problems with YouTube on the Dutch version of it. I did acting things and I put it on YouTube, and they said that they claimed it because I couldn't prove that it was me. So that's why I switched over to Daily Motion, because they didn't have that right with anything. But now it's the other way around. So it's just a sad thing about the internet these days.
Yeah. Well, at least you're not censored in the UK like we're going to be.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah. Adam says, I will say, you try going to a table of people you don't know and trying to say hi. I did it a few years ago. It's sobering how tough it is. I appreciate how tough it is for first timers. I agree. I've been there, and I think probably everybody at one point right here, right now, I've had that experience.
Oh, I've had whole conversation with people I completely don't know.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, you've got the thing with TFN though is you've got your perfect icebreaker. Oh, that's a great toy. Where did you get that from? And how much? You know, you're already conversing with somebody.
Exactly. And once that's already secure, then immediately, the key's in the ignition, everything's locked in. So
exactly. Yeah. I mean, like I said, somebody at some stage or another, Sam's off.
Yeah. The only thing is, don't start a conversation while I'm filming, because we will hear whatever you say.
Yeah.
But also, people trying to talk to me while I was filming panels, and then I'm not going to talk to you.
No, but the other side of the coin though is, I mean, there's nothing wrong with joining in a conversation, but don't listen to what people are talking about, because they might not even be talking about Transformers, they're talking about comic books or video games or movies or whatever else, and don't just chime in with, well, my favorite character is Cyclonus, and then you derail the conversation and you kind of go, oh, okay, you know. But just listen in and think, oh, yeah,
slowly get yourself integrated into that little family, and then once you're in, you're in. So
that's it, exactly, yeah. And then next thing you know, next year you'll be running to hug them when they're walking through the door, you know. So
Exactly.
I've always,
and then that's a good feeling right there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I've always said when it comes to, it's all about common sense. I mean, when it comes to a guest, if they're in the bar being sociable, yes, go up to them. If they're in the bar having something to eat, having a chill time, do not. There's nothing wrong saying hello as you pass, but they're out trying to have a chill time, trying to take a few minutes to themselves, refuel.
Yeah, because don't forget they're at work, and how annoying is it? How annoying is it when you're at work, you're on your break, and somebody asks you a work-related question? You know, you don't want that, do you?
No.
Yeah.
Let them just get on with it. I mean, at the end of the day, they are just like us. So.
And also, just to add a quick thing, I did mention this in my do's and don'ts. If you hear of it happening at concerts, keep your hands to yourself. Be respectful at the concert. You do hear of confined space, people being touched and things inappropriately. Yeah, be very careful. Do not do that. It's not cool.
Tony, what did we do with the do's and don'ts? Everyone is doing them now.
Yeah.
We've learned the hard way in the past of either experiencing something firsthand or seeing it firsthand as well. I've seen people go up to a table with a stack of stuff gone ka-chunk, John. You know,
it's like sign that no.
Yeah, but no please, no thank yous, and I've seen people throw things at, not necessarily at TFN, but at convention.
It's not even that they're trying to be rude. It's just they don't realize what they're doing.
Exactly. Absent-mindedness is the best way to describe it. And it costs nothing to say please, thank you. I always thank you for coming to see us. All this kind of stuff. It takes 2 seconds. And they're more likely to remember you because you've been nice rather than remember you because you've been a tit.
Yeah.
And you don't want that, do you?
No.
I mean, all right, they see thousands and thousands of people over there, doing conventions and stuff like that. But there's always that one incident where they, and is it Claudia Christian from Babylon 5? She got shot at a convention by a guy brandishing a gun. Said, "I love you," and shot her. Luckily, it was like a pellet gun or whatever it was. But she wasn't seriously injured or anything. Yeah,
like a BB gun thing.
Like a BB gun. Yeah,
it can still be deadly if it strikes you in a certain point.
Oh yeah. I mean, luckily, like I say, she wasn't hit. That's why they banned realistic-looking weapons at conventions for a long time after that. Yeah. Things like that happen.
And why they put weird orange plastic on the end of toy guns, like that they did for Classics or Universe or Henke Megatron. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
a gun with a big orange top.
That's been around since I was a kid. Plastic guns have the orange tips on.
Yeah, but they did that for precaution, didn't they? Like, this is a toy gun. We're going to make it look like a toy gun. So
it's pretend, yeah. That's why Nerf guns are always blue and pink and God knows what.
Yeah, very bright colours. And just one more thing to talk about Nerf. Don't be surprised if you get a random dart at your head. Because there's a couple people that run around with a massive Nerf gun and just fire at people for random reasons. So be very careful of that.
Jim Sorensen shot me in the face once with a Nerf gun.
Just.
And yeah, as I say, it's not surprising you'd see a few of them at TFNation because they are a Hasbro product.
Yeah, there's a few. I've seen people have a few, but I mean,
there are. But I'm just saying that just to be careful because if they hit you in the eye, could blind you.
Yeah,
that's what I'm just saying. Just be careful. There might be the random little dart going by your head. Don't be surprised if it happens. Right. Let's move on with the comments. Adam says, sadly, a lot of conventions treat their volunteers like garbage.
Yep.
Yes,
that is true.
They do.
Marcel says, just been once 2 years ago. Last year, I felt like I really missed my brothers in toys.
That's a good analogy to really put that. I like that.
Yeah, brothers and toys. Yeah, I like that too.
Brothers and toys. I think that should be a thing now. In fact, you can almost make that a T-shirt.
Or just to amend it just slightly, brothers in bots.
I could see that. That actually works.
Brothers in bots. Yeah.
Or in the context of Transformers, brothers in arms.
Brothers in Autobots, you know. Okay, next.
There's also something about the community of TFNation. Because I've talked to people who were dressed like Jedi and Star Trek characters, and you tell them, and they say, well, here they accept me for dressing like this, even if it has nothing to do with Transformers. But if I go to a Star Trek convention or Star Wars convention and I come dressed as Transformers, they make fun of me.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's true, and it's. I mean, there's not a lot of crossover between Transformers and Star Trek, apart from the comic book they did. It was about 5 6 years ago.
I mean, at the end of the day, they are both pop culture IPs.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And the connection between that comes from the fact that we love these things, we talk about them non-stop, and at the idea of that we've got this thing that really no one else outside of that can really understand, despite the fact how broadened it is mainstream. We can appreciate it, and there's something that the outside just kind of doesn't really see. So
but I mean that's the thing with all those pop culture things that's coming up now, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and like normies knowing who Thanos is. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, 20 years ago, nobody knew who Thanos is apart from those who read comic books.
Yeah, and I think it also just shows, and I won't go too much into this, but I think it also shows that in regards to Transformers, how broadened it's become mainstream, that now everyone and their dog knows who Optimus Prime is. Everyone knows who Megatron or Bumblebee is, and that's mostly due to the fact that if their exposure and familiarity with those characters is from the Michael Bay films, then of course there's going to be that. I think in that regards, that really did kick the door open for this franchise to be more accessible to the mainstream.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, if you want for the Bay movies, we'd still get cartoons, we'd still get new toys out, but it's become a well, everybody knows it. Like I say, everybody knows what Transformers is. It's like it's one of those things
where sorry to cut you off, Tony, but it's one of those things where this circles back to what we've just been talking about. That wide distance between when you first saw this thing for the very first time and you didn't know what to think of it at first, and it starts off as a small little thing, and then decades later it balloons, and then all of a sudden everyone's familiar with it, and it goes back to TFNation. It goes back to the whole amount of people that have attended TFNation thus far in these last few years. It starts off being small, medium, big balloon size. Oh my god, what the hell is this? And then it's like bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think that's just fascinating to see that. And I never imagined that we'd ever get here.
No, I mean, like you say, that one on the DVD, from, was it 2000? Must have been 2001 or 2 or something.
2004, I believe.
Oh, 2004. But it just shows you, in those 22 years, it's become from a little room with 30 people in it to a massive room with 1,000 people in it. It's crazy.
I think I remember. I think it was Auto Assembly 2000, where it was a small building and it was 30 people. And then I think by around I want to say 2003, 2004, the attendance record ballooned to about 200 people. And when that happened, that's like, wow. So we're standing in something that we have no idea what it is.
Absolutely, yeah.
I agree. Like, the size of TFN, I mean, obviously, it only started in 2016, and the amount of numbers that are going through it is mad, isn't it?
Well, yeah, each year they get more and more. Right, next one, John. We'll get through these quickly.
Yep. Smithy with a Y says, a question for you all. Since we've had Ghostbusters, Stranger Things, Back to the Future, and more collabs, what would you like to see next that hasn't been done already, basically?
Jason and the Wild Warriors.
Yes.
He-Man. I want to see Transformers crossover with He-Man.
They've done
the vehicles of Massive Universe.
Vehicles, yeah.
I mean, the He-Man movie came out and it's now been released on streaming. And you know what? I'm kind of sad that the fact that, and I'm not counting those ugly toys that we had, that those are not a crossover. I'm sad that those that we have not seen a proper, legitimate crossover with Transformers and He-Man. You could do it right. you could actually make it work.
Yeah, we know, Tony. We know.
Yeah.
We know.
I would like a Galaxy class ship. Come on.
Well, I mean, somebody could actually take that that ship and what was it when IDW did the Star Trek Transformers crossover? Someone could do that and make a Fortress Maximus out of that.
But the problem is though, they did a lot of cheating because I don't have one on top of me. There's one there, but the Constitution class ship is not robot friendly, shall we say? It would need a lot of. Yeah, we're going to cheat parts forming and stuff like that to make it a robot. I mean, they did in the comics. Like I say, you can fudge a few areas here and there, but yeah, I would still love it though. I'd still love it.
I mean, look, I mean, as big as this franchise has become, the one thing that I think I'm getting a bit tired of seeing, and I'm probably the only one who thinks this, but I don't think Transformers should cross over with G.I. Joe anymore, because you always get the feeling that anywhere that Transformers has to go, G.I. Joe has to go along with it. It's like that kid brother that you have that can't go anywhere unless you're holding his hand and then doing everything else with him. It's like, all right, you gotta come with me. Da, 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 da. It's like, for Christ's sake, just leave me alone. Let me go have my independence. You can go off and do your own thing, and everything else will be fine. But I think in regard, I want to wrap this up quickly. But one thing I want to mention is that I think we've kind of hit the wall with Transformers and G.I. Joe. I think there's nowhere left for those two franchises to cross over to go to anymore. So why not let other franchises like He-Man or even Inhumanoids cross over with Transformers and see what you can do with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they'll just make Inhumanoids part of G.I. Joe, and then you're back to square one again. You know what I mean? But I mean. If you're going on 80s franchises, we've had Ghostbusters, we've had Back to the Future, we've had Knight Rider, the A-Team van. The A-Team van would be very cool.
Airwolf.
Airwolf would be good as well.
Airwolf would be good. Airwolf would be good.
Automan's car. Now that's a reference and a half. Street Hawk. So there's Dukes of Hazzard. Okay, you couldn't put the Confederate flag on the top, but Toy Hacks would come to the rescue on that.
Yeah, and also as well, because considering the fact that the 80s was pretty much the bastion of pop culture franchises coming up at that time. I mean, it's I like Raymond's idea a lot more of combining Transformers with Jason the Wheel Warriors. I think that could work. I would like to see just Megatron and Sawboss get along and just or go head to head with each other. That'd be good.
Well, you've got the perfect sort of Beast Machines analogy. So you've got the organic side with the techno organic. With the Monster Minds, that would work really well. Actually, yeah, good shout.
Yeah,
but I think go on, fine.
No, it's finish what you're saying. Sorry, I was just
one thing that I just wanted to say quickly in regards to the question, in regards to that crossover idea, is that I think that there's only a limited amount of times you can do a crossover with something in this franchise. So going back to what's already been mentioned, I think the one thing that has become so ubiquitous and done too many times is Transformers crossing over with G.I. Joe. I think that we've kind of I think we've kind of squeezed the oil out of that turkey as much as possible.
I think so as well.
Even though, just to add to that, I mean, I know it's technically they are a faction of G.I. Joe, but I wouldn't mind a couple of the vehicles for Mask.
Mask
would be good. I mean, Skybound are. I think they are going to do Mask as a comic. So
they are.
They are. So I think we might see those two franchises like connect to each other and get something out of that. So
if they did Mask, they need to do it as you can still do the Mask vehicle transformation, but also a robot too.
Yes.
Yeah. They're going to have to put the gimmick in there as well somehow.
And I'm sure they could.
I'd love the Rhino truck. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, because you could paint that like the movie Optimus Prime, couldn't you? Yeah. And still have Matt Tracker, Alex Sector, and Bruce Sattler.
I kind of want to see Transformers crossover with Gundam. As kind of silly as that sounds.
Yes.
I don't know how you could do that, but I think I would love to see that.
That would be cool.
I would just like Gundam still to be Gundam, not
Transformers. Yeah. I'm not saying let's make the Gundams be sentient, because that's crossing into complete ridiculousness as far as
to see because the Gundams are huge.
Yeah.
to see
So,
something like
I mean, you have to rely on one for the other to work. So
yeah.
I mean, they have sort of oop, someone's blasted off. Anyway, no,
Well, Terminator would be a good one as well because they've done the Terminator comic book. But I mean, imagine having a hunter killer and the big tank one would be quite cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I know they've already with Sammy saying about Gundam. That'd be a really cool idea. But they've also Megas, yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be awesome. That'd be dope.
But no, they sort of did a crossover of Evangelion, didn't they? They did Unit 1 as Optimus Prime colours.
I won't call it a crossover. It's just Optimus Prime painted to look like Evangelion.
Yeah, I mean, you're not getting Commander Akari saying, "Spike, get in the robot."
Yeah.
Spike, get in the
robot. I won't love you anymore.
Yeah.
Spike, stop being a pussy. Get it.
Before the robot gets into you. Wait, what?
If I was in that room, say if I was in Evangelion and I was in that situation, I'd be like pushing him into the red water. I'll do it.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it writes itself.
Oh, right. We had Marcel says SWAT Cats collab. That'd be cool.
Oh, the planes from SWAT. Yeah. And the police helicopters. That's a really good show, SWAT Cats.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. But it's really, really, really niche, though.
It is.
Actually, you could do. They've already done Marvel and Star Wars, and they weren't great because Star Wars was like, "Hey, it's a Star Destroyer that turns into Darth Vader." Okay, and it wasn't very good, you know. So I mean, I'd like to see proper Star Wars Transformers. Would be nice. Like
that would be good.
Decepticons, you know, like the X-wing painted to look like Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywalker would be fucking great.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Right, Andy Prime says he'd like Thundercats crossover.
Yeah,
well, yeah, but Thundercats. I mean, they've already done it with Master of the Universe. It works better for Master of the Universe because it's more figure based than it is vehicle based.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, well,
still,
you
I mean, a transforming Thunder Tank would be cool.
Yeah.
We've got a wild Jermaine in the chat now.
What?
Jermaine says, "Is Lawrence okay? It looks like he's about to be reformatted by Unicron."
Yeah, I was going to say, Lawrence, you're in a very red room. Are you all right, mate?
Yeah. I'm all right. Yeah, it's, the reason why my light's red's because I have these two big Chinese lampshades.
You're sure you're not in Amsterdam, right?
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You're not in the red light area, are you?
Lawrence Strong.
Actually, it doesn't exist anymore.
So yeah, there's a couple of ladies. There'll be a TikTok about it tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is Lawrence turning into Quagmire from Family Guy?
Possibly. If his TikTok is to go by, then yes.
I don't know. Right, moving swiftly on.
Yeah, Jermaine says, "Okay, fellas, I did send my previous message as soon as I logged on. But what was that?
The pace.
But the pace you are going, TFN have started. You actually get to. Yeah, sorry, it's just everyone's. I'd like to try and give people a chance to actually talk, and we have kind of gone off a little bit off the rails, but it's
and at least we don't go in circles. So
Yeah.
At least we can find our hotel room. So
yeah. And at least, Jermaine, we don't buy toys that we can't get home and have to chuck all of our clothes out to do it.
Yeah, when I got my my Grand Max home, yeah, it was fine. It was easy peasy.
Right, Jermaine. Oh shit. Jermaine says again, I stuck around for 40 minutes, but I've got to shoot off. Looking forward to hugging you all at TFN. It's been good to see you, man. So sorry we took a bit of time to get through all the comments, but it's a general chat, guys. It's a general chat.
Yeah, of course.
Adam says Jermaine had already gone by the time you commented. It's one of them. I can't, end of the day.
Yeah.
It's one of them. I mean, a lot of people give me a bit of jip of like, I can't get through it quick enough. But end of the day, there's not just me, but there's 5 other people that want to talk.
The thing as well.
I think it's also worth mentioning as well. I think I mean, we will be doing a lot of this come next week at the weekend. When we're all gathered together in the bar, we will have plenty of time to really do all this properly. So I think that for this is a good way of really getting that wheel turning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like I say, I mean, when it's me on my own, I do get through them a bit more quicker. But when at the end of the day, I always put the people that are on with me, I put them first and try and prioritize it. But I like to try and give everybody a chance to talk.
But the thing is, though, John, I mean, if you're doing a live stream, there might be a lot of people that are commenting. I mean, you could sit here and just read out everybody's comments for 3 hours. You know what I mean? So you have to find that balance.
Exactly. Yeah. You have to find that common ground. I mean, it's like some don't even read them out. Some of them just put them on the screen and just keep going, which is one efficient way of getting through them all, I guess. But
then there's the super chats as well. Only people read out super chats, but you've got to have so many subscribers to get super chats.
Well, anyway,
to have your comments on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, but I like to actually read them out because someone's actually took the time to do
me
it.
too. Yeah,
I like to read them out. That's just how I roll. As that's how I roll. Transformers reference. But yeah, we're all done with the chats at the moment. We're all up to date. But no, excuse me. I think we might see about winding this down soon. I mean, we have gone 10 minutes over 3 hours, so it's been a long one. Not the longest I've done, but
my apologies for the bad technical issues I was having at the beginning.
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I mean, I'm so actually surprised Sam's 3 hours in at the moment, to be honest. The amount of times we tried to do a live stream is gone after 10 minutes.
He said, I'm now paying for my own internet, so,
So have you moved into your new house then, Sam, properly?
Well, yeah. Haven't you noticed I'm in a completely different room?
Yes, I noticed that, but you said, I mean, it still looks empty. I thought you might have just set your computer up to do this.
Well, no, to be fair, it is empty. I mean, literally all I've got in here is my computer. Like, everything else, like the bedroom's ready to go, kitchen's ready to go, downstairs just needs a bit more furniture sorting. But apart from that, the house is completely livable.
Cool.
I just need to sort out a few bits and pieces.
Cool.
But yeah, I am officially now.
Housewarming. Sorry, what? Who said that?
All by myself.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit on the floor. I literally don't have anywhere for anyone to sit. I've got like one chair downstairs in front of the television. It is a comfy chair one, but I don't. That's it. Like I said, I need to sort out a bit of furniture because there's nowhere for anybody else to sit.
Well, get on that.
I will as soon as I've paid for my bloody chimney to be rebuilt. It's falling apart. That's going to cost quite a bit.
I've still got to set up my dining room. It's still got a big hole in the floor.
Smithy Wolvard's just come in saying it's been a fantastic general chat and whatnot with all. Thank you, fellas. Just ready for next weekend, and it's a good warm up. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I mean, it is. I mean, the whole idea why I do these is obviously everyone does the videos and that this is like the week before the last chance we can actually do a big last hoah before it happens. And
I've got to post a review tomorrow, so I've got to edit that after this. So I've got a review to put out tomorrow, and I will probably be doing at least 2 videos before we go to TFN. So there'll probably be one Thursday, I think.
Okay.
Not Thursday, Wednesday. Sorry.
I'll keep an eye on that when I see that on my feed because I have your stuff notificationed non-stop all the time. So I don't miss any of your stuff at this point.
Excellent, thank you very much. I didn't pay to say that, honestly.
Adam has a question for you, Sam. What is your first big DIY job?
Well, to be fair, I've already done quite a bit of DIY. I built this chair I'm sitting in. I built the computer monitor. I built the big chair that I've got in front of the telly. My parents built my bed. Well, technically my dad did, with a hell of a lot of swearing, because apparently the instructions are really bad. My next DIY project is I've got a big DVD cabinet to build, so these always holiday my DVDs. And then at some point I am going to be painting the kitchen, because it does need painting. But yeah, that's sort of all the things that are going to be happening.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you actually finally moved in, because it has been, it's kind of been like, maybe in 2 weeks' time I moved in, maybe another 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, that's right. I saw that video of you walking around the house and that with John, and then you were like, "Oh, I ain't moved in yet," and I'm like, "You got the keys?"
Yeah, to be fair, that was literally a day or two after I'd literally picked the keys up.
Yeah, well, I understand that, but I'm just like, is he still? Because last time you were on live stream, you were still at your old house.
Yeah, yes, things just slowed down a bit, largely due to, well, for a start, last weekend I was at my cousin's wedding, so there was that, and then there was a delay on getting bed, so I had to wait till the bed showing up.
I hate weddings.
That's all done. So everything is done. Oh, and how's this for an absolute ball ache? Day one, first day of TFNation, basically Friday. Yeah, that's the day my mortgage payment comes out.
Ouchie.
Yeah, I'm going to pay my bills and TFNation.
Well, that's what you get for buying a house, Sam.
Well, true. Sod's bloody law, isn't it? So, buy toys, yeah, pay my mortgage and bills.
Priorities, priorities, isn't it?
Adam says, will any of you be doing some daily vlogging? I know I will be.
I don't do vlogs that much anymore. I mean, at one point I did, but then I think the problem with doing them daily is that they eventually start to lose their luster, because otherwise it's gonna be, hey y'all, I'm going down to the dentist and I'm getting my root canal.
Hey, I'm going to the shop to get milk. Yeah.
I mean, unless there's like a specific topic that you want to talk about, I think the whole the evolution or de-evolution of vlogging has kind of shifted a little bit to the point where unless it's part of a topic, then you can't really do them daily.
And no, unless you're doing something
like you mean daily vlogs during TFNation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he means that.
Right. Do you know, I always go, right, I'm going to do this, and I plan it out. And then, of course, when you get there, you sit down and you have a drink or two, and then you just talk to people. And then that whole thing that you're going to do, just gone.
Yeah.
You know? Because you're distracted. Somebody will stop you. Somebody will do this. You'll be in the dealer's room. You're watching a panel. And then that thing that you go, I'll do it in an hour. And then an hour is Sunday. You know what I mean? You know, so it's kind of like
But I think in regards to what Adam was saying, in regards to doing daily vlogs about TFNation, I might do that. I might. I'll think about it. I want to get back into doing this again.
Same. I might do a couple of bits in the bar, walking around, talking to people, that sort of stuff. But I'm not. It's probably, if I can be asked, and I mean that in the way that, like I just said, you might get stopped by somebody, you might do this, you might, oh shit, I need to do this panel, go to the dealer's room, and then you just forget you were going to do it, and then next thing you know, you're on the bus coming home. I mean, I did a few last year, but it was just, like I say, I did the walk around the dealer's room, and I had to stop about halfway through because it was just so busy. I was getting knocked left, right, and centre. And so, I mean, I did plan to do something in the bar when we sat in the bar, just set my camera up, and just let it play and just let the conversation just happen, one of those.
Let the atmosphere begin to unravel as everything sort of shape.
Yeah, and just see where it goes. If it's no good, I might use clips here and there and just see how it goes,
Well, my response to Adam, I mean, obviously, I always do a special vlog in relation to TFNation anyways. If you're saying daily vlogging, I'm not going to be vlogging separate segments throughout the whole 4 days I'm there, but I always kind of accumulate as much footage as I can over the space of the 4 days, like traveling there. I mean, how I go about my vlogs for TFNation, just very quickly, is I was inspired. Does
Right
anybody
back in a minute,
remember?
everyone.
Does anybody remember Andy Cobra Commander?
Yeah.
When he used to do his when he used to do his vlogs in relation to like the earlier auto assemblies.
Yes, I remember those.
I discovered those videos like when I first found out about auto assembly, because obviously I found out in 2009 about it as an actual thing. And then when I found out about it, obviously I didn't go to 2009 because obviously the tickets were sold out. I couldn't get one. So 2010 was my first. And so basically I go to YouTube as you did back then, and I looked up auto assembly, and I found all these different ones from like, I think there was like 2008, like 07 and 08, I think it was. And those vlogs, Andy Cobra Commander, it was usually Caliper and David and Andy and that kind of like traveling up together on the train. Simple thing of like the whole traveling up, them kind of doing bits and talking to people, getting people involved in the vlogs. And that is sort of kind of the inspiration behind mine, because I really liked his approach. It was a simple approach, but it was engaging and it gave you a good idea of what it's all like.
We both did a bit. We both did a bit of that last year, didn't we? We had like banter in the bus station. I was waiting for the bus and stuff, and you know, I've got footage of Sam trying to eat a bacon sandwich. you know, and then yeah, you did a bit on the bus, which I recorded, but then for some reason the sound wasn't right, so I didn't bother. So and then it was like I did a bit at the convention, but it's very bit in between. Like I did a bit walking around as well, but like you, I did it and added it all into the video. Afterwards.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I always do. Obviously, it's the post thing, so I always upload that as soon as I get home. I start editing it together. Literally, I should be hibernating for a year after TFNation finishes.
No, I usually wait 24 hours before I don't even look at a computer screen.
But yeah, I basically get home and I'm still wired when I get home. I'm still like all this energy's still buzzing after the whole weekend, and I finally get home and I'm like restless, and I just start editing that vlog together. And I usually upload it the same night I get back, or the next day, or schedule it for the next day.
I always try and get the first TFNation video out while we're still sat there. Yeah. Last year they just announced the dates, and I'm frantically trying to get my phone out going.
And then Tony, just as everybody else is getting ready to leave on the last day, you're doing your pre. So here we are, 2020, and that's gonna be good to see. So
then I just start the timer. I start the timer right there. And then I showed David, and then he fucking swung at me.
Nice, good one. I mean, it's good to plan for these things early. It's always good.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I mean, one of the things why I do the timer, it's mostly just a bit of fun. It's mostly because, you know, I can put it on.
Nobody else is doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nobody else does it, and it's kind because I got mentioned. A few people mentioned, oh yeah, the thing. You know, what app do you use? And I show them and all that. Because it's just a bit of fun. It's no harm, and yeah, I kind of, you know, sort of wind Billy up with it a bit, you know, and that's always fun. You know, we love you, Billy. We love you, Billy. He's not watching this. It's fine.
I'm actually surprised he hasn't made a random comment. He usually does when I do live streams.
Yeah, but I mean, like I say, it's just a bit of fun. It's all it is. It's just you know, a way of passing the time. You know, when you're in like, you know, December and you think, oh, I'm fucking bored, blah 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 blah. Oh, time I'll do a tweet and that. Yeah, and yes, that's all it is, really. Go on then, got a few more coming.
Yeah, Andy Prime says Sam needs a GoFundMe.
I think we all need to GoFundMe at this stage.
Adam, dedicated to my chimney.
Adam says, I thought Sam's bacon sarnie was CGI, just too unreal. Oh, and on that bombshell, I think it's a good time to probably bring this to an end. We're approaching 3.5 hours So I think that's a good stretch. I think we've definitely surpassed at this point TF the show. I think we've actually done their show and more. But we have, because I started an hour before. But no, just on a closing note, before I don't just finish it, but I just want to say a big thank you to everyone in the chat. I'm not going to go for everybody because we'll be here for another 3 hours. But everybody that's been in the chat, thank you very much for joining me tonight. It has been really, really fantastic. And I just want to say a big thank you to you guys that are joining me on screen. Thank you to Raymond. Thank you to Fake Sam. Thank you to Sammy, Tony, and Lawrence, even though he's not there right now presently. He's just a red room.
Oh, yeah, there's like 3 or 4 ladies waiting for him. Guarantee it. There'll be a TikTok video tomorrow.
It was really good. I only mentioned Black Zarek 3 times, so that's good.
You know what it means when you see a red window with no one behind it, right?
Yeah. Oh, we will, Adam. We'll have a fantastic time. You should come.
It's going to be wonderful. I'm still looking forward to it. I really am.
Yeah. The weird thing is, I mean, we are going to go in a second. The just thing is, it was like about a sort of month ago. I wasn't excited, and then the moment it turned July, I'm like, oh my god, TFNation, fucking it just clicked like that.
That dial jumps from 1 to 20 so quickly.
Yes,
once the excitement is immediately there.
Yeah, it's because it's that because when TFNation ends, right, there's that nebulous time between when it ends and when it starts again, and it's always that thing in the future. It's TFNation in July. It seems so weird to say that, but in this case, July, and it's July, and it's now September, it's now October, and it's just that thing that's in the distance. And then when suddenly you're in the month that it is, oh my god, it's right there. We can touch it, we can taste it. You know, we can smell those Energon fumes. Where do you?
Well, the next thing, obviously, Sam, Tony, are you both going to be joining us tomorrow for getting the bits together for going?
Oh yeah, definitely for that. I need booze.
Are you, Sam? Are you joining us?
Yeah.
Good.
I sound excited, Sam.
I think Sam's just kind of like existing. Existing.
Sam's tired. It's been a long day. I was in the office at basically just after like 8:30, 7:30 this morning. So it's been a long day.
You want to be me? You want to be me? I leave home around 5:30 in the morning. Get there for 6:30. Start. You want to be me? Anyway, so on that bombshell, as Jeremy Clarkson once said, we're going to go now. But I know Lawrence isn't here. He's probably gone for a fag or something. But I just want to say one last big thank you to everybody that is right here on screen with me. Thank you for spending 3.5 hours with me and talking about nonsense.
Yeah. And you see us at TFNation, just say hi.
Yeah, like I said, so we'll just go around everybody again. Raymond, do you, if people wanted to find you, where can they find you?
Well, I have my my lanyard with me, so you can always scan that. I'm at Raymond TF Forever at Facebook.
Sweet.
And I have the YouTube channel that's Space Station -online.com.
Okay. How about you, Sam? Where can people find you if you're interested?
Currently, for now, here in this house, but online,
as well.
000 Firestorm 1999 on YouTube. Fake Sam on many live streams. And if you're at TFNation and you see me, just say hi. But it's been great to have a chat with you all. Thank you very much. And I hope you all have a awesome weekend.
We will.
How about you, Sammy? Where can people find you?
Well, I mean, I'll be around at TFNation. I mean, I'm not that hard to spot. Like I said, I'll be the guy just inking my work. But other than that, if you want to find me and wherever else I am, you can find me on Twitter and on Blue Sky at Skullgrim140. I babble a lot about random nonsense, and I also share my own artwork. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, you can find me there. But other than that, thanks, John. Despite the technical issues that we're having at the beginning of all this, thank you for letting me be a part of it. It's been a lot of fun, and just letting me be a part of this stream and just getting to talk to you guys before the actual weekend occurs. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you all next week.
You will.
You will. Well, no worries about the glitch. It's one of them. Lawrence is actually back.
Yes, I'm back. Yes.
How about you, Tony?
Well, I'm pretty much everywhere on media. Just look for Samwise SG1. You'll see this visage somewhere or another. So yeah, just look for that, and I'm around. And I'll be mostly, probably, definitely in the bar at TFNation. I'll be wearing various horror T-shirts of some description. So you see a fat guy with long hair, glasses. I know it's narrating down a little bit, but in a pint in my hand, that's where I'll be.
Okay. How about you, Lawrence? TikTok?
Yeah, well, you can find me here on YouTube, Lawrence S1990. So you can find me on here, or you can find me on TikTok under the same name. And I'm also on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, Lawrence Simpson, and of course, I will be at TFN, and if you do see me in the bar, in the dealer room, or having a walk by the lake going to Resort World, please do not hesitate to come and say hi.
Just going to say very quickly, ladies, be very careful. And on that bombshell, where you can find me then, basically, TF Nosey. I'm on, just look up TF Nosey. I'm on YouTube, TF Nosey. I'm on Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook under TF Nosey as well. I'm also on Threads under TF Nosey as well. So if you have any of those services, just look up TF Nosey and you will find me. But yeah, there we go. So again, thank you everybody for joining me, and thank you for everybody in the chat. And again, just very quick, Raymond, while I've got you on, thank you for the pass. I owe you a drink.
No problem.
I owe you a drink. But anyway, so take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. See you in a week.
Have a great weekend. See you there.
Bye. Bye.